Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely sometimes. You see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold on. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. It's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. But much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine up, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it through like for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn and develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition, I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. Or cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, give in certain way. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. That's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a lie. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need. So we're gonna win this battle, fight that disease. No more kids, children leaving us. That's young. We got to keep it going.
Love is the word. DB, Big Lloyd. What up, Robert? What up, G Brown, R Brown, JP, but we gonna call him JQ. Alexis to the stage. Alexis to the stage. What up, K-Dub? Corey Mack. Love is the word. Birdman. KJ, what it do? And I appreciate y'all coming in here tonight. And DB, TB, Unique Don. I got my blankie, Unique. I forgot it last night, right? What up, Otis? Hey, wasn't Otis and Martin? Was there Otis and Martin? I feel like there was an Officer Otis and Martin. I feel like that. What up, Mr. J Dub, Eric 415, KB, Phantom Brawler, Young World, Southern Tea Boxing. I'm used to going through that McDonald's line. I was about to say Sweet Tea, Alabama. What up, big homie? Cool. I get them from Melanin Apparel. Try that, Melanin Apparel. That will help you. Victor, big homie. Cool. What up, Hotep? Hotep, E1K, what's up? And I think we got everybody. KO, what's up, man? So, you know, I didn't get a chance to watch the interview, but I read the boxing scene article. First, I want to say I appreciate y'all for coming in here, man. It genuinely means a lot, man. God damn, there's so much on TV today, you know. So coming down the home stretch of the NBA. When is the NFL draft? The NFL draft is coming up. I see who's going with who's quarterback. I saw that. We had some fights announced. I was actually excited today. You know why I was excited today with Drew? Why I was excited today? And what we've been missing for so long. And I didn't know how important. Oh, the draft is tomorrow. I didn't know how important it was to us is week of the fight interviews. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw Ellie's interview. He was, you know, those interviews I used to do where you're running around getting the interviews and shit. I didn't know how important those interviews were. Like it was refreshing to see them on my timeline today. So shout out to the people out there doing that work, man. Truly appreciate it, man. You know what I mean? That's like, you know how they say from our mouths to God's ear. That's pretty much the value of the on the ground news reporters, you know, from the fighters' mouths to our ears, you know. So shout out to Ellie and everybody else that's doing that job, you know. So and I did see what Bob Arum said. We definitely could talk about that. I was gonna change the title to that, be honest with y'all. I literally just got done running, jumped out the shower, and I'm sitting in this chair. So I didn't have time to transition out. So I definitely want to talk about that for sure. I was actually running when Tay Jones texted to me. So yeah. And we definitely can talk about that. Feel free. I want a better understanding, so you guys will clear it up for me. I haven't touched no boxing today. You know, I had Drew Titan on earlier, and then I blanked out, and I heard Blue Blood for about 10 minutes, and then I got into my homework mode, and then that was it, because Blue Blood come on at homework time for me. So, and Lincoln started sight word homework today. So that was Fred. It's sending me to Melanin Apparel. You make sure you spell melanin right. But Melanin Apparel, APPERAL, whatever it is. Yeah. So I just got an email from them, so I'll send it to you right now. I'm gonna show you guys something, and I'm about to make a meme out of this, but this is why we must tell our own stories. No, this just confirms why we need to tell our own stories. And you already know how agitated I was when I saw this, though. When I heard this, you already know how agitated I was, right? But I shouldn't use the word agitated, but just like, I just shook my head like, damn, dog, like, for real? How can you blow this one? Damn, where is it? Damn. This dude fumbled the ball big time. It's probably in this segment. Maybe it's before. Anyways, I got a show to run. But this is so important, though, to my message, you know what I mean? And what I believe in and what I stand for. I'm going to listen to it on my phone. And it's very, very important. You got it? Okay, you ain't got it? Okay, let me go there right now. But yeah, when someone calls in, I'll look for it. All right. So yeah. So Canelo, dog. Hey, listen. You know, it's funny how you get more and more clarity when you I wouldn't say when you lean more on truth. You understand what I'm saying? Similar to the Deontay Wilder thing. You know what I mean? Tay Jones been coming in here telling us what's going on, and supporters of Deontay Wilder has been called liars and this and that and up and down and left and right and whatever. I was listening to Canelo, right? And I said to myself, and I said it earlier, but I got confirmation today. Canelo was caught using steroids, right? And we jumped, and every fan, I did. Now, I think I was one of the leading guys on this, right? As it pertains to speaking out against Canelo's PED use, right? And did not realize Canelo took steroids, and fighters, black fighters, white fighters, are still fighting in line to fight him. So my question was, and we'll get into what he was saying. I read the article. I didn't watch the interview. Why was I, Frederick, exhausting myself talking about Canelo PED use? You know what I mean? And you're gonna be down, like Drew said it best, and you're gonna be down 6 rounds, and one of them is gonna be 10-8. Billy Joe Saunders is right. I saw the cards. He's already down 6 rounds, and one of them is a 10-8. But hey, it's Canelo. You know, y'all fighters are still getting in line to fight him. Salute to the shot. What's up, D? And I'm standing on the front line using my Instagram, using my platform, debating with the WBC president, and people are still getting in line to fight him. So my question to, you know, like, I just see Big Lloyd, pound for pound. D, appreciate the supporting the channel, for real, for real. Big Lloyd again. Drew Titan. From a pragmatic standpoint, why are we getting in front of the bullets for these fighters? Think about this. We are literally the first infantry to storm the beaches of boxing. I repeat, my platform, since we're on my platform tonight, and shout out to everyone that's supporting the platform, we are the first infantry storming the beaches of boxing. But the fighters are not saying the same things we're saying. They're not. They want to fight. They don't give a fuck. Keith Thurman said it best. Man, I should have asked for a PED test. He's fucking lying. He's lying. They showed him his guarantee, and he said, sign me up. If he had a 1, he wouldn't have said anything. You know what I'm saying? Love is the word. Oh, I appreciate that. Always here. You had the picture today, man, with my man Amari. Amari's my dude, man. He used to volunteer in my classroom, man. He used to volunteer. So if you see him again, tell him Fred, the guy used to volunteer in his classroom in DeWarty. He gonna be like, hey, what's up? You know him? Yeah. And and get his number for me too. I don't have his new number. If you can do all of that, appreciate you. And we be front lining for these motherfuckers. He's a great brother, man. You talk about an intellectual, man. He's functioning and vibrating on the frequency I aspire to get to. You know what I mean? He's very honest. He can speak in metaphors. He can make it when he speaks. He can make it so digestible for you. I'm not that guy. See, I gotta learn to become that. Maybe in my 50s or my late 40s, I'll become that. But he's great at delivering your message that fits your palate. He's great at that. And I remember he had a poem, and this line stuck with me. He said, because we used to go to the smart as hell. We used to go to the poetry lounge together. Me and Amari, and whenever he was in town, we would hook up, and you know what I mean, and just hang out. And he said schools got children rolling on D's, going dumb, dumb, dumb. And I thought that was so clever because he said he made it because he's speaking to a college and high school audience. And I was like, that was so, it's funny how they got that. They got it. And that's one of his lines from one of his poems that I remember, you know. So shout out to Amari Hartwick, man. He's gonna get on the show. Once we start vibrating and moving in the world, I'm gonna bump into him. And we gonna act like we haven't seen each other in years, and he'll be on the show. He would always jump at a moment's notice whenever I asked him for a favor or something like that. So yeah. As I digress, we were Drew Titan frontlining. I mean, he's probably the best, arguably the best to ever do it at frontlining. You know what I mean? His physical stature. I got bullets. But Drew got, you know, Drew got an AK-47. I got a semi-automatic pistol. You know what I mean? And he's the greatest to do it at front line and for these fighters. But these motherfuckers won't do it. Canelo. This nigga called Oscar a dumb drunk. Terrence Crawford said, oh, it's just a disagreement. Oh, it's just this. Oh, it's that nigga's Canelo said, you know what? Fuck y'all. I'm suing this nigga. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got that AK. I don't need one in LA. You know. But I know what you're saying. I know. Shout out to the Ak and Barack show too. Congratulations on their move, man. They made boxing cool for especially for boxing for dummies. They're really good for boxing for dummies, and they're great for, you know, diehard boxing fans as well. But they make boxing cool, you know. They got a good show. They just moved to the Zone platform. They left Sirius Satellite. And where was I? I need two. No, I ain't going to jail, man. I ain't going to jail, man. I ain't going to jail. I ain't about to. No. I ain't going to jail with that one. So I think when you buy a gun like that, you go on the FBI watch list or something like that. You know, I don't know. It's just my weird thinking. Canelo said Oscar is a dumb drunk. He said Oscar wasn't the golden boy behind Golden Boy. All he cared about was drinking. He called him a dumb drunk. Eddie Hearn calls Terrence Crawford a dummy. And guess what? Terrence Crawford comes back and says, yes, sir. Basically, you're cool. I get it. I understand. PBC fighters, you got to step in front of the narrative. Demand your fight date. And I'm talking about all these fighters. I'm not making it about, we ain't making it about, I'm talking about controlling your narrative. Fred has to do you look at that. Yeah, you know, it's like you got to grab your career and steer it, man. Don't let no one steer it. And I love his language in that. I didn't watch the interview again, so the people coming in, I read the articles, and I really appreciated how the narrative of that article was, I'm in control. You fool me once, shame on me. Shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And he wouldn't let it happen a second time. And I really appreciated that about Canelo, like for real. And so I'm opening up the phone lines, and we definitely can steer towards Wilder too. I definitely want to talk a lot about that as well. But you know, that article really impressed me though. It really, really impressed me. You know, and because that's why we stay up late. A lot of y'all stay up late because, you know, you control your time. You know, you can, if you have a job, you can go in later. You can, you ain't got to work hard the first 2 hours of your day at work, or you own your own job, So I was really, really impressed. I was super impressed, dog. Like, imagine if every fighter sounded like that. Oh my gosh. If every fighter sounded like that. Sheesh. Man. So does everybody else have the power to do it? Canelo didn't have the power. He sued for the power. He sued for the power and he got it. And he won. So that means he paid for his own legal team. Not Earl. Bob Arum said, "Oh, I hope to have Terrence Crawford in the ring by September." I'm gonna tell Terrence Crawford, everything he doing is intentional. He knows Terrence Crawford has a guarantee, so he strings him along with the Manny Pacquiao fight. He strings him along with whoever else because Bob Arum don't want to pay his $4 million guarantee. And that's the truth. Yeah, Terrence Crawford is bragging and boasting about how much money he makes. But Bob Arum is doing a doozy on him, and he's passively doing it too. He's not treating him like a slave or anything like that. Bob Arum is running a business. And he's running a business to fit his comfort level. You know what I mean? He's doing it to fit his bottom line. And if Bud can only fight once a year for $4 million, shit, he's comfortable with that. He's super comfortable. So, and to tell Terrence Crawford, and here's the catch. What's up, Caesar? See you Saturday. And to tell Terrence Crawford to go somewhere else. See, here's the catch-22 that you got to think about this. If he signs with PBC, which he may very much do, you're telling him to go to PBC to fight once a year? See what I'm saying? I heard the Sean Porter interview. He's looking at July. So that means he fought in August, July. He fought September to August to July. So Sean Porter, history has proven for the past 3 years, it's 2019, 2020, 2021, he's fought exactly once every 11 months. And you're asking, I can't use Earl Spence because he got into the car accident, but you can't. I mean, Keith Thurman once every 2 years. So when boxing fans say, Terrence Crawford, you need to leave, you need to do this, you need to do that. When you look at it from a money perspective, why should he? He goes to PBC to fight once a year. And he knows he can go over here, fight $4 million, and his toughest opponent might be Josecito Lopez. And he'll be 34 next year. So that means that's a good point, Southern T Boxing. But he might be too old to be a free agent. It's kind of like the NBA. It's kind of like how A-Rod signed that 10-year deal. Because he know he wasn't going to get a 5-year, $500 million deal on his next deal because he would have been 36, 37. Who the hell is going to give him a 5-year deal worth $40 million a year when you're batting 255, hitting 19 home runs? So they overpaid him on the front side and just deal with him on the back side. You understand what I'm saying? Or just give him a buyout. I don't know how much money they get, but they do get advances to go against their purse. And the young fighters get stipends. I don't know what it is. I'm assuming it varies from fighter to fighter, but they do get stipends once a month. You understand? So, and it's funny, Doc. I'm glad you brought up that point. Let me write that down because I want to get into the Triller model. The Triller model might be the future of boxing. Think about this for a second. Oh, well, I'm going to come back to Triller. So Terrence Crawford really is, shall we say, comfortable. He only has to go through one training camp a year. He makes Hollywood money and he lives in a small market. He's rich. He's wealthy. He owns a store. He owns his gym. He owns a bunch of property. He has a street named after him. Why do he got to go chasing? Why? He got dogs. He has a beautiful family. He got 4 or 5 kids. He's the king of his domain, and you can see it in his stories. He's the king. Like, and what I mean by the king, he's the leader of that team. Shakur Stevenson goes to him. Jamel Herring goes to him. Both world champions, albeit one former. You know, he's running it. You know what I mean? He's created that domain. You understand what I'm saying? So, from a logical perspective, Terrence Crawford is really chilling. You know, and to our disappointment, to my disappointment, he only fights once a year. And Keyshawn Davis, yeah. And early on in his career, if he had to listen to me, if he hadn't resigned, he would have made more money, obviously, but he would have been in tougher fights. So nobody's going to sign Terrence Crawford to a 4-year deal moving forward. Why would you? And Bob Arum knows that. This ain't Bob Arum's first go around. Al Heyman, Showtime, ain't going to sign Terrence Crawford to a 4-fight deal. Why would they? It makes no sense. And when you flip the coin and look at the other side, even if he doesn't sign with PBC, hear me out on this. Terrence Crawford still has to fight a PBC fighter. You say who? I don't know who on the PBC side, but Bob Arum can't cover him. And if he becomes a free agent, he's going to have to do business with PBC one way or the other. Whether it's he trying to get Stevie Nelson to fight or whoever. Well, you get what I'm saying for some of his fighters. So Terrence Crawford is in a very comfortable position. It's not the best position for us, but these fighters, Sean Porter is the most active welterweight. Fights once every. I'm talking about the top 5. He fights once every 11 months. That is the most active welterweight in boxing today in the top 5. Because Earl fought December, September, October, November. 15 months Earl was off, albeit car accident. Keith Thurman is 2 years. So you got Keith Thurman 2 years, Earl Spence 15. 2 years, Keith Thurman, 15 months, Earl Spence, 11 months, Sean Porter, and Terrence Crawford fought November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So, and he's looking at 6 months. He's been out for 6 months. So that means he's at least 2 months away from fighting. So he would be 8 months out. Is Ugas in the top 5? Ugas fought in September. He fought the first week of September, Labor Day last year. So he hasn't fought since. So So that's where we're at. Ugas fought on Danny Garcia Ugas fought a year apart, if I'm not mistaken. Ugas fought on Keith Thurman's undercard, and then he fought in September. So July, August. Ugas was 14 months. How about that? 14 months. Ugas was out 14 months. Appreciate you, John Page. Oh, man. Yeah, he fought Abel Ramos in September, beat him. So nobody in the welterweight division is active. So, and realistically, telling fighters to go to PBC, telling fighters to leave Top Rank, telling fighters to leave Golden Boy, really ain't the move. Oh, he fought 2 times? Thank you for sharing. Who did Ugas fight in February in 2020? He fought Dallas, huh? Who did he fight? Thank you for telling me that. He fought in February. So he was the most active. Yeah. Yeah. He's a cheaper of the two, but he's not top 5 though. He's just outside the top 5. So really, Omar Figueroa I saw that fight. He beat him 12 rounds to nothing. The highlight of that fight was Omar Figueroa's trainer, right? With all due respect. He fought Mike Dallas in Mississippi. He sure did. And that was the card that Austin Trout was on. You're absolutely right. I saw that card. Yeah. So I stand corrected. But he's not the top 5. He's like 7, right? He's like 6 or 7. Very competitive, but 6 or 7. And Manny Pacquiao is whenever he wants, 2 years. So you got Manny Pacquiao. Here's the exact list. Manny Pacquiao, not Terrence Crawford, Keith Thurman, 2 years, right? Earl Spence, 15 months. Sean Porter said July. So we're going to say he's July. That would be 11 months outside the ring. And then you got Terrence Crawford, who's at 6 months. So he's 2 months away from getting in the ring. So that would be 8 months because he's going to need at least 8 weeks, right? That's what fighters say. So you got 8 weeks, 8 months, 11 months, 15 months, and 2 fighters at 2 years. Is it better to go to PBC? Is it better to stay at Top Rank? Is it better to go to Triller? Is it better to go to Matchroom? Where do these fighters go? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we've been waving the flag, but at the end of the day, it's about activity and money. It's about activity and money. And from the fighter's perspective. And I was listening to Canelo and I was like, this nigga told the zone. He says, I will sign with you this one fight. I will sign, but you got to give me a fight in December, February, May, September. The zone says, yes, sir, Canelo. Yes, sir. You understand? And now, guess what? You got Triller following what Eddie Hearn and Canelo did. You got Floyd following what Eddie Hearn and Canelo did. They all going down to Miami now. Now, granted, the coronavirus and state laws had a lot to do with it. But how you putting on shows, how you're, it's coming full circle. So when we watched that Triller event in Miami, Canelo was the first to do it. When we watch Floyd, because Floyd Mayweather is going to put on a show. It's going to be a spectacle. Trust me. He going to have the hottest dudes and the girls singing, performing, all that. He going to have a good time. Floyd going to show out. When we watch Floyd, Canelo, it's because of Canelo and Eddie Hearn. They were the first to do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, Canelo's a boss, man. Fuck that. Canelo is a boss. And I know he cheated. On a personal level, Oh, Ugas been out Tim. On a personal level, Canelo's a cheater to me. You're talking to a man who's, I tell you guys, for the millionth and one time, I've never drank, I've never smoked, I've taken maybe 5 Tylenols in my life, you know, so that's it. So when I tell Lincoln about this era of boxing, and he says, and he ever asked me about Canelo, I'm saying he was a cheater. He was a cheater. And he learned from one of the best to ever do it, Floyd Mayweather, you know? And VI Mexico, what up, Jay? And I don't know where these fighters should go. And here's why I say, who owns Triller? That lawyer does. That lawyer owns stake in Triller. I have his number too. I have his number. And Khan is his name. Peter Khan, Paul Khan, something like that. He's a stakeholder. And I have his number. And I was gonna call him. I also have Teofimo Lopez manager's number. I want to set up an interview for that as well. But we'll see. I'm still acclimating to being his full-time dad, man, and I fucking love it. You know what I mean? So I actually would disagree with you on some of that. He's a product of bigotry being promoted because Canelo used and manipulated him. Canelo used and manipulated him, stole millions of dollars from him. And you know what he did? He sued him. Same way Bob Arum didn't know the money that what's that? The money that he was probably taken from Floyd or wasn't given to Floyd or didn't give him the $20 million to fight Oscar. Floyd said, here, take your $750,000. I'll be back. And in a couple of years, guess what? You gonna pay me my $20 million. Give me my money. And that's what he did. He bet on himself. Canelo's a free agent right now. Canelo's a free agent that's fighting. So I would say, yep, second go around. Yeah, Canelo did it, man. Oscar was raping him, man. I mean, for real. According to the article I read today, you know, and he said he should have left with Richard Schaefer. And this goes to show you, Richard Schaefer got a book to write. Because in that one line, here's that one line. Oh, I'm definitely gonna get a Canelo shirt. Yeah. And Nick, I respect the truth. The nigga got bamboozled for millions and said, you know what? I'm not gonna sit here and take it. That's a man. So in this one line of that article, Canelo said Richard Schaefer took all the fighters and went to PBC. Think about that one line. Richard Schaefer knows everything. I want to know. Richard Schaefer knows the Al Heyman side. Richard Schaefer knows I'm about to say the Playboy side, the Golden Boy side. I want to know. Richard Schaefer got a book to write. And you know he was suspended for a couple years, you know, and all that. And Al Heyman kept his word and gave him a job after the 2 years. Richard Schaefer got a book to write, dog. And I want to read it. For real. He knows the ugly truth about boxing. You know, so and how they got all those fighters to go to PBC. There was a loophole in the contract. And I want to know what's that loophole so I can tell all y'all niggas what that loophole is in the contract. I want to know what it is. And I want to know for real. Think about this for a second. No, I'm not looking at Al's dirty laundry. No, I'm not. You so extreme. No. I'm looking for the Nation of Islam dirty laundry. That's what I'm looking for. But what I will say is, who concocted the advisory? Who concocted the advisory? That might have been a Richard Schaefer. That might have been a Richard Schaefer, Al Heyman concoction. That might have been a Richard Schaefer, Al Heyman concoction. Because Richard Schaefer might have taught Al Heyman the paperwork of boxing. I want to know. I really, really want to know. So that's kind of where I'm at, man. We got, what's up, TB? What up, mate? What's up? This nigga don't even know he on yet. But at the end of the day, and you know what the funny thing, I'm glad Richard Schaefer didn't come on. I called PPD called Richard Schaefer about 3 weeks ago, and it was his son's birthday. You know what I mean? It was his birthday, and so he couldn't come on. But here's what I do know. Here's what I do know. Oh, you ready? All right, cool. What's up, Kyle?
What's up, Big Fred? Yeah, I'm handling some business at the house, man. I had to. I couldn't be on live. But so Fred Alvarez.
Yeah. I'm not Fred Alvarez. No, I'm just speaking the truth about being. I pride myself on being an independent businessman. I don't want no one owning my time. So I really.
You sound like TBA right now, brother.
To y'all, I do. To an untrained ear, I do. Sure, I don't mind.
Okay. Hey man, we had Mark Nash had a hell of a show earlier today, Big Fred. Man, I wish you could have slid on that.
Oh, you should have sent it to me.
Man, I was in an Uber, man, and I just had hopped on and shit, man. It was lit, man. It was a great show. The barbershop is spreading, man. You know what I'm saying? You about to have another franchise in a minute.
Oh, nah. Oh, y'all.
But yeah, man. Hey, I tell you this, Big Fred. I'm not gonna buy the fight this weekend, but I'm gonna watch it. But I'm probably only gonna watch a couple fights. You know what I mean? They don't have one brother on there, man. They don't have one brother on the card, dog.
Oh, that was intentional. That was intentional.
But you know what's crazy is whenever it's a black card, they always find a way to get the Mexican cats on there, 1,000 of them. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's always gonna happen, and especially in this month. You know what I mean? Cinco de Mayo month. Yeah, they pay a lot of respect to him for somehow, some way. You know.
Well, let's hope Juneteenth get some respect this year.
Well, it's off to a good start because we got Jamal Charlo headlining it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but is it a Juneteenth card though? If Gary Russell ain't on the card, it ain't Juneteenth. If all the Russell, if every Russell brother is not on that card, it's not a Juneteenth card, bro. If everybody with the last name Russell is not on that card, it's not a Juneteenth card, in my opinion. You know what I mean? But who am I? You know what I'm saying? But in my opinion, bro, if all them Gary Russells ain't, if all Gary Russells ain't on there, it ain't a Juneteenth card, in my opinion.
He might be on there. He might. He ain't. Oh, well, shit, I don't know when he's fighting, but one of the brothers should be coming up soon. The 120, the 118, or the 140. The 140 should be up because he hasn't fought since last September.
Yeah, you know, I had him on the show before too.
Yeah, he's
when I
good.
was doing the Instagram lives. Solid dude. Hey, I'm telling you, he the Triller 140 though. I got the man.
14-0 with 14 knockouts.
I told you he a stronger Gary Russell Jr.
Yeah, he a bad man.
You know, he bad. He bad. He bad, man. I want to see that rematch though, with him and Boots at
Oh yeah, he beat
147.
him in amateurs. He beat him in
They
amateurs.
beat each other in the amateurs.
Yeah, he came out of the losers bracket, right?
Yeah, they beat each other in the amateurs though.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he got into the losers bracket because Boots beat him.
Excuse me, 13-0 with 13 knockouts. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? What's a little bit of this, what is a little bit of that? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But hey, big friend, let you get back to it, man. Keep your foot on these niggas' necks. Great show, man. Great show, goddammit. I'm gonna keep watching in the chat. Hey, so to everybody in the chat, man. Keep doing what you're doing, big Fred. All right, peace.
Appreciate you. Yeah. I mean, I know y'all gonna make excuses. I already know what y'all gonna do. But I always look at like the ingredients in the cake. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at a May 1st card, right? We're looking at a May 1st card. And I got you in a second, B. And May 1st card, right? The whole card is a Latino card. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at the card at all. I'm not mad. I give them their date. Give them their date. Juneteenth. I mean, it'll be dope if we had maybe one of the Gary Russell brothers. That would make sense, you know. If not both of them, if not all three of them. You know, I think Charlos has a card. I mean, has fighters. So I'm sure one of his fighters should be one of the supporting fights. And it makes sense, you know. But, you know, I'm talking to a few people that love narratives, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll get to the phone call in a second. I got Brandon coming in. Go ahead, B. What's up?
Peace. Peace. What up, Fred?
Hey, what's
Fred,
up?
you know you hurt my feelings. You know you hurt my feelings last night a little bit last night, Fred.
Oh, your choice.
You kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. But anyway, outside of you hurting my feelings. On a serious note, when you talk about the Latinos being on I'm supporting that. I will be buying that card. I support Al Heyman, so I will be buying that card. And I believe it's gonna be action packed. Plus, I'm a boxing fan, so why would not support it? When we talk about Juneteenth, last year we campaigned for a fight to be held on Juneteenth, and I was with you on that campaign. We banged and banged and banged and banged, and we contrasted and talked about how, just like we're doing now, how it was how the Latinos have their holiday. What I was thinking about, Fred, and maybe you could help me with this. Do Black people claim June 19th the way that the Latinos claim Cinco de Mayo or around May? Do they celebrate? Do you see that or no? Because I'm from Texas, where both Cinco de Mayo and Juneteenth originated here in Texas, in Galveston. Juneteenth is not a big deal here in Texas as it should be, especially in 2021. When I was little, they had like Juneteenth parades and stuff like that. So what I'm saying is, we don't take ownership of that holiday, or we don't look at it as a holiday. I'm pretty sure if we took more ownership of that holiday, the way the Latinos take ownership of their holiday, and they celebrate it, I believe that we will celebrate it as well, and more things will happen around that day. So I think that's one of the reasons why it's not pushed or it's not as visible as a holiday, because we don't make it our own. We should dress our children up the way they do on 4th of July. That's what they used to, my uncles, that's what they used to do to us. They would have us in the Juneteenth parade, and they taught us what that parade was about, and we dressed up and we made a big deal about it.
Mm-hmm.
So my generation kind of dropped the ball on that. So I think that if we would push that, then we would get what we want. The reason that Al Heyman is putting on a pay-per-view card is because all Latino, because they have proven track records. Plus, they celebrate their holiday. I live in a community with Hispanics, and all on my street is packed because they support their own and they support their holidays. So I think if we took more ownership of that, that probably would help. But we should be thankful that this is a start, that at least we have a fight on that date that we asked for, and it's a black fighter headline. So that's beautiful. Now, I want to talk about a few articles that I read today on boxing scene concerning Canelo.
Go ahead.
Canelo said that he sued Golden Boy in the Zone to show the Latino fighters that he wasn't going to be messed over, and to give them an example. He said specifically Latino fighters, meaning he wants to be an example for them, which is fine. So we need to make sure that we carry that same weight, Fred. I just want to say that to you. And also,
No, you
on a lighter note,
no, you shouldn't tell that to me. You should tell that to the fighters, not me. Why are you telling it to me?
it's
That's not a
for
statement.
us, Fred.
No.
Well, I was talking to you. I was talking to you, but I can make the statement broader. I didn't mean specifically like that, Fred. Fred, I'm not against you. You my brother. We people.
I'm not even saying you.
No, because you said because it seems like I take the
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't want to take the road where it seems like I'm always the adversary to every conversation that we have, because I think we all want the same thing.
We all can disagree. I don't give a fuck if we disagree. It makes for a good show.
Right.
It makes for a great show. I don't give a fuck. Please, I want Mike Weary the Great to call in. Please call in and disagree with me. I don't give a fuck. The point I'm making is you said Canelo wanted to be the example for all Latinos. If that's the case, you got to say Deontay Wilder, Earl Spence, the Charlo brothers, Tank Davis, Gary Russell, Devin Haney. You got to tell them that. I'm not the parallel analysis of that. I'm just a soundboard.
Right. So if you say it, so that's why I said if you say it, I'm telling you, because once you project it out into the universe, they hear that, and they would take their cues. Like Pac-Man Tay, he's in here, he's a boxer. They take their cues. So if you start projecting that, then it'll reverberate through the boxing universe. That's why I said that to you specifically. But also, you said you made a crack about you know I wasn't gonna let this slide.
Oh,
you said you was looking for Nation of Islam dirt. We don't have any dirt. I think the Nation of Islam dirt that you're looking for is in the federal building, the J. Edgar Hoover Federal Building. So that's where you should be looking. You should be looking for the United States dirt. The NOI doesn't have any dirt. Whatever dirt the NOI has, it originated from the government. So that's where I think you should look for dirt. Let's go look at the dirty government. But outside of that, Fred, beautiful show, man. Inspiration to keep me going while I'm at work. And I'm gonna get back in the chat, man.
Appreciate
Peace.
you. I appreciate you. Yeah, but I said the NOI. Man, the NOI is not is not flawless, man. Come on, man. They beat up people who didn't sell those 300 newspapers. Oh man. So anyways, man, I got firsthand accounts though. All right. I'm not, everything I say is not it is a quote from people who actually lived it. I wasn't there. So that means if you take my advice, then my word has the same value as anyone else speaking that wasn't there. You know, you understand what I'm saying? So anyways, man, the show ain't about that. But the point out, the Triller. Thank you. The phone lines are open. So please call in. The phone lines are open. Okay. Triller has no rules. You know what they did? You know what Triller did? They learned. Here's what happened. Al Heyman learned from his brother, right? Al Heyman learned from his brother. He says, how can I protect the fighters? Make money. They make money. And everybody's happy. Al Heyman said, advisor. I'm gonna finish this. Let me finish this. 210. Hold up. How you feeling? You all right?
I'm feeling good.
All right, cool. Let me finish this point because I'm gonna forget it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. So Al said, you know what? I'm gonna be an advisor. And they said, okay. It worked. Everybody made money from 2013 to 2000 and I would say from 2013 to 2019 pre-coronavirus. Al Heyman did a phenomenal job. Everybody made money. Everyone appeared to be happy. The one mistake Al Heyman made, and hindsight's always 2020, is he did business with those people. And those people don't like it when you're smarter than them from a business perspective. And I think they squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and squeezing. And if he goes to another network, that means Fox has been squeezing him, right? The proof is in the facts. Now, Triller looked at what Al Heyman did because, you know, Al was doing business with Peter Kahns and all those guys and everything else. They looked at Al and said, Al, genius, you created this advisor. But you know what? Those people, those dudes, you know what they did? Let's say, hey, let's put our money up. Let's put our own money up. They obviously got private investors and all that shit, right? And we're going to create our network. We're going to eliminate the sanctioning bodies. Y'all saw the belt that Jake Paul won. We're going to eliminate the sanctioning bodies. We're going to create our own network. And we're not going to own or invest in any of the fighters. We're going to invest in product. Master P said something that was so beautiful in the Breakfast Club. Product will outlast talent. And I thought that was so powerful. And that's what Triller is. Triller is the evolution of Al Heyman. Not that they doing better than Al Heyman. Don't get me wrong. They may fail. But on one degree, Al Heyman took what Don King was doing wrong, Bob Arum was doing wrong, and he created the advisory role. He's untouchable. He's basically Kaiser Sose. Now, guess what Triller is? Kaiser could potentially be. They only put on 2 cards now. We ain't gonna put in front of the card. We ain't gonna say they motherfucking Jesus to boxing. But they have no rules because they're not promoters. They're a network. They're basically high boxing event coordinators. What's up, 210?
What's up, Fred?
How you feel, man?
I'm feeling good, man. How about yourself?
I'm feeling good. Super.
Hey, man. All these articles that are written is also that Graham Bensinger interview.
Yeah. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah. I watched that today. You know what I realized today with the Canelo thing, Fred? Is that he realized that he was the commodity, and the distributors needed him more than he needed them at that point, and he betted on himself, and that's why he's taking the majority of the share, man. So he like, if you guys want me, give me 5 fight dates. You know what I'm saying? And they was forced to, Fred. They was literally forced to. As opposed to not looking at it now, it's like these guys are waiting for Al Heyman to do something for them on top of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the mandate, you are the product.
Right.
Why are you fighting 1 time a year? Nah, I want to fight 3 at least. You got to demand that. And he realized that. And, you know, he fighting, even if he's fighting Yildirim or whatever the guy's name is, he fighting. He making a check that day. So, I mean, I think, as I always said, man, I always tell you, I don't like Canelo, you know, as a boxer or whatever, but one thing he's done with this team is listened. And you could even see it now, because I don't know if you remember coming up, he seemed, I mean, he still got a little bit of attitude, but he just seemed so pompous, wasn't really open to interviews. He looked like closed off to the world, you know? And like, even in that they doing a great job marketing him. Because if you see that, they explaining that Mexican story. Oh, he used to sell popsicles or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Grew up poor. Now check out his mansion. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because I thought about you on that one because I'm like, man, Fred always. Why'd you get your fight passes taken away? Because you told them they wouldn't push the black story, right?
Right.
That's the same thing. That's he's just doing a good job of pushing the Mexican narrative.
Right.
I'm a migrant, or you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is, that's the same thing. You know, they should push hard. Like Deontay Wilder, man. You know, grew up in Alabama. The trials and tribulations he got with his daughter, and now look how he living. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They just they're doing a good job of that, of marketing him, and it's crazy, man. I'm telling you, Fred, that next year if they're gonna take him on a world tour. He's gonna be in Japan. He's gonna go to the Asian market and go down to the African market. He's gonna go down to the European market. They got a whole strategy with this man. He a business. He's literally he is the business. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's crazy, man. Just seeing it all develop like that. You know, I think Floyd set the groundwork for that,
mm-hmm.
and he gambling on himself even more, man.
Right.
And that's what some of these fighters need to do.
Right.
I think that's what really needs to happen. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. And then yeah, I think Oscar as a whole is done, man. Like, what is he bringing to the sport at this point? No,
I agree. He been done. Oscar been done, man. He's so done that he's fighting July 3rd. You know, so.
Yeah, man, he on Triller acting a fool. He was off. He has sniffed the whole thing himself, man. So it's crazy. But yeah, no, I agree, man. I think that company's done. It's crazy to think that too, because he the only one that stayed loyal to him, and that might have helped him, Fred. Like hearing the whole interview, because it made him realize, like, I stay loyal to this man, and now he ain't got no loyalty for nobody. Basically, is what he said. You know, like I'm about my business. Like I don't care. And maybe some of these guys that went to PBC, they was like, man, Al Heyman taking care of us, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to rip away from that when you think somebody's taking care of you. Man,
right.
Shit, Leo Santa Cruz named his firstborn after
Right.
Al Heyman
Right.
like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So in the long run, yeah, he might have, you know, had to pay up some money and do all that, but it might have made him gamble on himself. So, but it's crazy, man. It was crazy to see that interview, like you said. I mean, you're not wrong, Fred. Dude gambled on himself. So
yeah, he bet on himself. I'm not hating on Jake Paul. Like yesterday, people thought I was gonna hate on Floyd. Nah, this nigga saw a loophole. This nigga making money. Am I gonna buy it? No. But
yeah,
he out here making.
Go ahead. I think sometimes they couple you with the fighter. It don't mean you like them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when I think me and you talked after that Tio thing. I was like, man, I respect that move.
Yeah.
Like Tio gambled on himself, got $3 million, and you were like, yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
Like that don't mean we like them as
Mm-hmm.
you know, individuals, but
right.
Hey, they're making the right moves in certain areas. You gotta acknowledge it.
Mm-hmm. All
yeah.
right.
So, nah, man, Frick, keep doing the thing. Keep doing your thing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping it real is dope, man. You know.
Appreciate you.
Keep it together, man. Hey, when you getting that website ready?
Man, we hired we asked another guy to do it. I mean, we just need that one component. I mean, I could drop it, but I want to have it finished, you know, because I don't want to get comfortable. Oh, it's okay. We'll do it later. Nah, I want them. I don't want to pay the person their payment without that being done. You understand what I'm saying? Because if I pay them, then they'll get comfortable. I'll get comfortable. I say, oh, I'll do it. No, I'm not paying them until it's done. So
yeah, man. No, for sure. I'm excited for that, man.
Yeah, it's coming.
I can finally call jewelers, you know?
Yeah. Right.
The small head guys.
Right, for sure.
All right, Fred, man. You stay up, bro.
Appreciate you.
I love, bro.
All right, one. All right, just to show my consistency, I'm gonna show you my consistency about how I believe in free enterprise and just betting on yourself. Do y'all remember the compliment I gave DB last night? Do y'all remember that? many of y'all wasn't here last night, right? I said, DB, I was thinking about you before the show. So I was in my kitchen, and I don't know why I thought of DB, but I just thought of DB, right? And I was making the reference to him betting on himself. You know, his gym closed down. This nigga created another business. I don't know if he had it before or after. I don't know that to be true or not. But I'm saying, I remember us doing the show like on a Sunday. And not only did he show up for the show, he showed up for his business. And from a man, I can respect that shit. You know what I mean? And then I saw his story. I saw his story. I saw his story of his gym opening back up. And that's what reminded me of that Sunday when his engine was revving down that 405 or something to get back to LA. Was it the 605 or the 405 or the 5? One of them twos, one of them threes, you know? And so I respect free enterprise. I respect people that bet on themselves. And do I like Teofimo Lopez? Nah, I don't really like him per se. I think he's a prima donna. I think he's, you know, I think he's kind of soft. I think he's emotionally unstable, you know? But he took his talents to the open market. He took his talents to the open market, and guess what? He was rewarded. I took my talents to the open market. My first client, I probably charged $25. And then I got the NBA players. And then I got Master P. And then the hits just kept coming. But I probably started off at like $25 a session. For real, y'all. No lie. I didn't hit the ground running. I didn't even hit the ground crawling. Like, I hit the ground and stayed there. You know what I'm saying? So I respect free enterprise. I respect people who bet on themselves. It's beautiful to see. You know, I gave Floyd his roses, his flowers yesterday. Shit. I mean, I'm not mad at the man. You know, I'm not mad at Jake Paul. I'm not mad at Canelo. I respect what Canelo did. Now, if we have a private conversation, you say what I think of Canelo fighter. I think he's a cheater. But I think in terms of business, I think this nigga, I think the nigga, whew, I think Canelo's astounding. This nigga didn't make no apologies. I'm glad you brought that up because that caught my attention. But I only read the 405. Yeah, I knew it was the 405. It caught my attention because I was like, these fighters are so afraid to say black. They are afraid. They petrified of that shit. There's only like 2 or 3 fighters, and feel free to pick who you want, right? Obviously, one being Wilder, right? They're petrified to say, I'm doing this for black people. Petrified. You understand what I'm saying? So this nigga Canelo said, I'm doing this for my Latinos. Nigga, what? My Latinos, nigga. And he's doing it, you know? I didn't hate on Al. I said Al was great. Al said, how can I? He watched his brother basically fail at boxing, at professional boxing, excuse me. And he created the advisor role. Me being a truth seeker, I want to know the fucking Richard Schaefer. I want to know that story. I really want. It's not dirt on Al. So obviously you're implying Al was a criminal. Al did something dirty. I'm not saying he did nothing dirty. Al didn't go to jail. You know what I mean? The circuit courts didn't seek out Al. The FBI didn't seek Al out. I want to know how they got it done. That's all. I'm just an inquisitive person, I guess, you know? And but man, Richard Schaefer is living a great life. If he did that for Al, put Al in that position, shit. And Al gave him a job. You understand? Richard Schaefer is pretty comfortable. for sure. I don't even know if he's in boxing. I think he sold his contracts Because remember, he had Joyce, F.A., the Balderas brothers. Those are the 4 fighters. Because he had something called, what was his promotional company called? He restarted it, but it kind of flattened out. And Richard Schaefer had my back. So me and Richard Schaefer, dog. I'm gonna tell you this. Richard Schaefer went to. I'm gonna tell y'all the God, the honest truth, y'all. Ring star. That he had Abner Mares too. I'm gonna tell y'all that was his first fighter out of Mexico. Abner Mares. One of his first fighters or something like that. First champion or something. First champion. Stand corrected. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about Richard Schaefer. The God, the honest truth. I wouldn't lie to y'all at all, especially a man of another race. I wouldn't lie to y'all. All right. Richard Schaefer. Damn, I don't know if I can say this publicly. I'm going to say this. Y'all fill in the blanks, okay? Richard Schaefer went to bat for me for my credentials. Tony Yoka, too. He went to bat for me. He said, Fred should be covering these fights. No lie. Swear to God. And coincidentally, I didn't have a credential for the Earl Spence, Mikey Garcia fight. I didn't give a fuck. Because I knew where the hotel was. I don't give a fuck. I don't need a credential to do what I need to do. For real, you know? And I never complained about my credential. I never asked Sam Watson for my credential, Richard Schaefer for my credential, never begged Al Heyman, never apologized to what you call it. Coincidentally, we caught the same plane. To Dallas. It was a Tuesday. I went real early because I wanted to hook up with my Dallas players, you know what I mean? And he and I had a great conversation, and he went to bat for me. Swear to God, went to bat for me. No lie. I saw him talk. I saw him with my own eyes talking to the people that needed to be talked to get my credentials back. He saw me on the other side of the ropes. Because I didn't give a fuck. Go look at my footage of Mikey Garcia, Earl Spence meet that Tuesday when they had the fighters come out, fighter arrivals. Go look at that footage. I'm way on the other side. I don't give a fuck. I'm just doing it. You know what I mean? That nigga went to bat for me. He saw me. He was like, that nigga need a credential. That Wednesday morning, I got a phone call in my hotel room. I had got 2 hours of sleep. Me and my niggas went to where we go. I don't want to rat nobody out. I don't know where they at in their life and their relationship right now. They may be listening. We went to a few strip clubs that night. You understand what I'm saying? I got in like at 7 o'clock in the morning. 9 o'clock in the morning, I got a phone call saying, come pick up your credential. I didn't ask for it. I didn't give a fuck. But I know Richard Schaefer has something to do with it because I saw it with my own eyes. It's probably on camera. God, honest truth. So I'll go to bat for Richard Schaefer. And Richard Schaefer was an arm of Al Heyman. So go to bat. And then I didn't bend. The next fight, they came after me again. which was the next big fight, which was Keith Thurman. They came after me again, and I wouldn't bend. Nah, apologize for it. Fuck her. No, that's exactly what. Fuck her. I'm not apologizing. So yeah. So, oh man. So Al didn't go to bat for me. Now I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. Nah. It wasn't that. Y'all see, y'all jumping the gun. Nah. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. All right. I just want y'all to know it wasn't that. Trust me when I say that. All right. So, yeah, I went to DG's. Yeah, went to DG's. Definitely went there. And but let me make sure the phone lines are open. It was shit. Hey, the funny thing is, anyways, it's what's understood don't have to be explained. But yeah, so Deontay Wilder, I think we talked enough about that. It's 10 o'clock. Deontay Wilder is in training. Is in training. Whether you want to believe him or not, Bob Arum, they took a private jet to wine country. Deontay Wilder was in LA last week. I don't know if he's still in LA. Maybe he still is. Shout out to Wilder. I saw him with his wife. They were on a yacht having a great time, photo opping and all that. I know he owns a house out here. He just bought a house last year out here 2 years ago. And they're having a great time. So if Deontay Wilder is in California, Bob Arum and Tyson Fury are on a private jet, and Bob Arum said that they flew to California to deal with the mediator. I don't know what happened in the mediation. So that lets me to believe that something is going on. It wasn't Frank Warren that went to the mediation, y'all. It was Bob Arum. So the same thing I would say about Richard Schaefer. He knows where the bodies are. Next time Bob Arum comes in the barbershop, he knows where the bodies are at. You understand what I'm saying? He knows what the fuck is going on. He can't tell us in the barbershop, oh, I wasn't there. No, you can't do that. So I want to wait till something is announced before I don't want to bring him in here and it's the same questions. When is the third trilogy? No, I want to wait till something. So we can say, Bob, why were you on? Because if you call a person a liar in an interview, it's going to turn into a disagreement. But if you use the word untruthful or why did you spread that narrative, they'll talk a little bit more. I just gave you an interview tip. You know what I mean? So so I'm excited to bring Bob back in and talk about that. So they're negotiating, yes. But the more important is, guess what? An ally of the barbershop is a person that knows exactly what's going on. That's why it's going to be great to have Bob in here next month. I'm not going to have him. I'm not going to call him this month. Well, we only got 2 more days this month, but I just want to. So I can't wait. So I can't wait to hear what's going on. Oh, he was in the hotel lobby for sure. So I'm really, really excited about having Bob come in after something has transpired. So Frank Warren wasn't there. Eddie Hearn wasn't there. I don't know if Al Heyman was there on Deontay Wilder's side or that guy from The Simpsons was there on Deontay Wilder's side. What's his name? The guy from The Simpsons. What the hell is his name? I'm looking at his bald-headed ass. What's his name? That old motherfucker. What's his name, dog? Blue Blood, what's your boy's name? What's that old motherfucker name? That old dude that represents all the heavyweights. Shelly Finkel, Mr. Burns. Yeah. Shelly Finkel. I couldn't think of his name, dog. But yeah. So so we got the goods, y'all. We got the goods. We gonna get the whole story. I'm telling you, Bob ain't gonna give a fuck. Once this fight is signed, Bob ain't gonna give a fuck. We gonna get the exclusive in the shop because Fred gonna ask the question. So I'm really, really excited to know what the fuck was happening these last 16 months. We gonna get it. He gonna spend an hour in here and we gonna dig. We gonna dig. So that's gonna be good. So hopefully we get that fight in August, right? Because we got shit. I don't know when Earl is fighting. Earl should be fighting. I don't know. Let's see. June. He's definitely not fighting in June because there's too many pay-per-views in June. So the earliest he can fight is like July 24th. Because if Jamel is fighting July 17th, maybe July 24th, July 31st, somewhere in there. You know, I can't foresee him fighting July 10th, right? We'll see. We'll see. So, what else we got? Yeah, why y'all not calling in? Y'all don't miss me as much as I miss y'all. Shit, Wilder gonna beat the brakes off this nigga, and I can't wait. What D said, I can't wait. I can't wait. Man, I can't wait. Man, I can't wait. Ooh, I can't wait. Yeah, I'm rooting for Jamel Charlo. I'm rooting for Jamel. That will be hella history for the city of Houston and the state of Texas. I'm rooting for him. Hopefully. July 24th is Pioneer Day in Utah. Oh man. Yeah, that's dope. I don't know what that means. What's Pioneer Day, Mark? Yeah, man. I don't know what the hell Pioneer Day is. But we in for a good fight. If Jamel win this, he's 1 or 2. He's definitely 1 or 2. It's no doubt about it. He's 1 or 2. If Errol Spence beats Ugas in that time frame, you have an argument Errol Spence or Ugas, you know. Earl's had a pretty tough resume. Kell Brook, Sean Porter, Lamont Peterson, Mikey Garcia was on the pound for pound list. And Ugas is just a great competitor. Yeah, that is. When that nigga start whispering, I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, man. Hopefully COVID is... I want to take Lincoln to that fight, dog. I want to take Lincoln to that fight. Man, I want to spend a weekend with Lincoln at a Wilder fight, dog. I can't wait. Man, that would be fun. That would be fun. Yeah, man. Who's Bud fight? I don't know, dog. I don't know. In that same article, he said he hopes to have Terrence Crawford in the ring by September. What's up, Blue Blood? All these niggas get used and abused, man. Man. Nah, heavyweight fight. It's hard to move a heavyweight fight outside of Vegas, man. That site fee is just too big, man. Site fee is Shelly. Man, you 30 minutes behind the show, Blue Blood. Wilder at Allegiant Stadium or Cowboys NFLs. How big do you think? I know where Deontay Wilder homers in there, but how is Wilder Fury 3 bigger than Wilder Fury 2? Is it bigger or not? Nah? What do y'all think? Yeah, I don't know. It's bigger? You think it might be, huh? It might be. It might be. You know why it might be? It might be. It might be. Especially from a pay-per-view standpoint. It may not be bigger in terms of ticket sales, in terms of the price of tickets, but in terms of the pay-per-view, you guys are right. You guys are right. You're right. It will be. And oh man. Because you already know how the teaser's gonna look. Wilder knocks him out cold. Fury gets up and knocks down Wilder. That's the promo for the fight. And then you cut to a number 3 in Roman numerals. Boom. You know how they make that big old thunderous sound. Boom. Wilder Fury 3. There it is. I just did it. I just did it for everybody. That's the commercial for Wilder Fury 3. Who will be the last man standing? Man, I'm the best at this. I'm the best at this. In 1 minute, I just got the commercial for it. Fred live edited. Yeah. Matter of fact, I should make it, but I should do it. We should go and do it. I don't think it's gonna do Floyd numbers. I mean, Floyd numbers is pretty stupid. It's gonna be up there though. You're right. It is so much controversy around this fight. The pay-per-view will be bigger. The pay-per-view will be bigger because now Wilder got boxing fans kind of hate Wilder. You understand? Boxing fans hate Wilder. The UK hates Wilder. You know, Wilder's really just, it's like me against the world. Me against the world. You know, he got strong hardcore fans for sure. But it's literally that type of, oh man, that shit gonna be thick. It will do 1 million pay-per-view buys. Yeah. And if they market it right. So that fight got to be in September. That fight can't be in the summer. That fight got to be in September on an away game for the Oakland Raiders. Wilder Fury 3, no excuses. There it is, Hustle. We just did it. We literally just did it. No excuses. There it is. We always do that shit in the shop. We always do that. The phone number is there. You want to beam in? There you go. All right. Yeah, man. It's yeah. It'll do 1 million. It will. It's gonna be a big fight. That shit gonna be big, dog. Woo-wee. That'll give boxing a jolt. So that fight gonna be in September. Appreciate you, Jason. That fight's gonna be in September. They gonna need the NFL. They gonna need ESPN. It can't be that fight's gonna be in September or October. It gotta be. No way that fight can be this summer. Keep the camera on this side, right? Nah, they gonna have chaperones in each locker room for this one, for sure. No doubt about it. And they gonna have people checking the gloves when they do the thing, when they touch gloves. They gonna put an inspection in the glove, and oh man, it's gonna be something serious. So yep. It's gonna be. I'm excited now. I'm revved up for that one. I will be in the building for that one. How much did I pay? How much did I pay for my ticket last time? $500? $300? $500? I mean, I made it back because I sold a few tickets, but damn, I think I paid $300 or $500 for my ticket because I knew it was that because I dropped my money when Tim Bradley came up to me. What's up, Mike? We live. What's up? Oh, he got nervous, man. He got stage fright. You know what I mean? He ain't never seen no Nana with hair on it. You know, he's still looking in them sex ed videos. You know what I mean? What is that? What is that? Oh man, what up, man?
And this is what it feels like.
What's up?
Yo, what it do? For real, what it do?
How you feel, man? I gave your boy Canelo a compliment today, man.
Yeah, man, I seen, man. I appreciate that, man. Team Nello in the building, man. Maybe one day you'll finally see the light.
Oh man, what you got?
Yo, man, I think Wilder Fury 3 is gonna be huge, man. It's gonna break every record that it did before. Like it already broke the heavyweight gate record, so I feel like, especially everything that's happened, like from when the second fight happened, man, this fight is gonna be huge. All the controversy of people saying that, Wilder, he just lost, like he needs to take it like a man. We clearly see that Fury clearly cheated in the second fight. The camera's going out in the back, and then we go to the first fight. He was cheating there too. Mm-hmm. But man, but I ain't gonna lie though. I'm glad all that happened because now, Fury done fucked up. He done fucked up bad, bro. Like he done really fucked up, and I'm gonna enjoy every second of Wilder just punching that nigga.
Oh man, he gonna bring him in inches of his life.
he gonna hurt that nigga bad, bro. And I'm gonna enjoy every single second of that, man.
Yeah.
And then AJ is nowhere for AJ to run, nowhere to hide no more. It's undisputed. Wilder had the belt for 10 defenses. AJ didn't want no smoke.
Right.
Now all of a sudden now Fury gets the belt. Cheats his way to get the belt. Now he's so eager to unify now.
Right. Absolutely right.
I mean, what's your thoughts on that, Fred?
Like I said, now we got the living example. We got a living example. What's up, Detroit, BC? Man, we got an example because he says he wants to be undisputed. He said, I just want to fight Tyson Fury for all the belts. Well, guess what? Deontay Wilder will have that belt by the end of this year. And what's going to be your excuse? What's your excuses now, Roy? Oh man. So I'm with you on that. And obviously it's going to be a new narrative. You know, they need to fight Dillian White for the 19th time, or, you know, Usyk is mandatory, or, you know, the whole shit, you know, that's what it's going to be.
Yeah. I already see that shit happening now. But, man, so you think that if Jermell or wouldn't that be legendary if Derrick James was training the number 1 and number 2 pound for pound fighters, and Jermell Charlo, if he becomes undisputed, and Errol Spence Jr. when he beats
Wow, I never thought about it from that perspective. And let me tell y'all this. I just got goosebumps, man. That shit would be legendary. And let me tell you something about this. Every tongue that utters what's Reynoso is great, TBA. Every tongue that utters Reynoso is great must stand up and bow in the presence of Derrick James, because he is one belt away. He will be one belt away from having 2 undisputed champions in the world, and 1 and 2 on a pound for pound list. Now, the champion at 140 will have something to say about that, especially if it's Josh Taylor, you know. But I think he may fall into number 2 or number 3 or 4, maybe 5, you know. But it's I've never seen that in my adult life. You know, you got all the belts and and you got 2 fighters. Well, you don't have 2 fighters, but wow, that would be outstanding. That would be outstanding on his part.
And then think about the weight classes that they're fighting. They're fighting 2 of the deepest weight classes in boxing, and one of the most competitive weight classes in boxing.
Yeah,
like, that's legendary.
Yeah, that man. I bow to you, Derrick James. I give you respect, man. That's, whew, man. And man, every time y'all say Reynoso's name, July 18th, y'all better be saying Derrick James' name. I'm just keeping it a buck. Y'all just better put some respect on that man's name. Every time you say Reynoso's name, he's doing a hell of a job. And if Andy Ruiz comes out here and gets Ariola out in under 6, put some respect on Reynoso's name. He got that nigga to lose 60 pounds. Yeah. You got to put some respect on his name. That same respect, at minimum, the same respect you give him, you better give it to Derrick James. July 18th. Trust me on that. Fuck it. I'm just saying.
And he training, and he helping Kamaru Usman too. With
he did. I saw that. I saw Instagram stories of that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. See, it's over with me. He got that shit in a lot.
Nah, man, come on, man. That's insane. That would be insane. He will be 1 belt away at the end of this summer.
Yeah. Oof. All you have to do is go get Bud Crawford.
Yeah.
You can't deny he's number one.
No, you can't. No, you can't. No. Mm-mm. No.
Oh yeah, speaking of Bud Crawford, I'm gonna tell y'all something a little perspective, man. I changed my perspective on the 50-50 purse bid. I don't give a fuck about that shit no more. Shit, Bud Crawford, if he feel like he deserved 50-50, he can fought his way from 135 all the way to 140. Fuck it, give him what he owed to.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel. I mean, yeah, I could definitely understand that Spence, he got all three of the belts, but I don't give no fuck. I just want to see them guys fight.
Right.
This is the closest this going to ever be to them fighting each other, because we know Errol Spence, he's going to go up to 154 pretty soon. You only got a couple more fights left. I just want to see the best fight the best.
Right.
Like we shit on YouTube boxing, but they not even giving, but real boxing not even giving us what we want.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on real fighters not getting. Yeah, I'm definitely with you on that for sure. Yep.
Yeah, but that's all I have for. I'm back in the chat.
Appreciate you, man.
All right.
Shout out to Detroit, BC for the love and supporting the Cash App, man. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, Derrick James needs his own show. Derrick James, we gotta do a show on Derrick James, dog. Fuck that. Not the week of the fight. We're gonna do a show on Derrick when both their fights are announced. We're gonna give Derrick James a title in the show. Fuck that, man. He's well deserving of that shit. Outstanding what he's doing. Outstanding. Damn, I'm glad you called in, TBA. You put that shit in perspective for me. You know, I take that shit for granted. Oh yeah, Derrick James is the best trainer in boxing. Ha ha ha. Woody woo. But that nigga by the end of the summer will be one belt away from unifying the toughest division in boxing and maybe the second Derrick James appreciation night. After Earl Spence fight, we're going to do Derrick James appreciation night. How about that? He ain't got to call in. We don't need him to call in or nothing. We're going to do it for us. Fuck it. I'm not going to call him, hey, Derrick. Nah, if he finds out about it, he finds out about it. I don't give a fuck. He's going to get a holiday in the shop. All right, keep me on there. I'm getting goosebumps and shit, man. Greatness, man. And plus, he's kind of quiet and he don't get the respect he deserves. Derrick James, start talking shit, nigga. Fuck them niggas, man. You paid now. You got a beautiful house. You got two. You gonna have pound for pound number 1, pound for pound number 2 in the world. Talk your shit, man. Man, let these motherfuckers know, man. Put some respect on your name. Fuck that humble shit. You know, Derrick James be humble and shit, man. Fuck them niggas, man. You earned that shit. Earned it. You ready, man? You ready, Detroit? What's up, man? I appreciate you in the super chat, man. Thank you.
Oh, man. It's a pleasure, man. I'm chilling, man. What's going on with you, man?
I'm good, man. What you got for us tonight?
I ain't got a lot, man. I'm all buzzing. I'm sitting back.
You always buzzing when you that 11 o'clock hour be hitting you hard, nigga.
Hey, you clicked in so fast, but I was trying to get my green screen together, man.
Oh, no worries. You good?
Yeah, it's live, man. Hey, working on my shit, man. I'm coming, man. Putting the pieces to the puzzle together. But on the boxing side of the game, let's take it from the top. I'm so happy with Wilder, man. I am. I swear. Just to see this nigga back sparring and getting back live and active.
Turn your mic up.
Okay. All right. Any better for you?
Way better.
All right. I'm so happy to see Wilder back in training. Back looking active, man. I swear. It's priceless. Canelo, hey, all you barbershop fans, supporters, DJ gonna get him together. Cause that white boy got it. Canelo is good, but that white boy, he's slick. I expect some changing of the guards. And what's his name? Mauricio. Hold on. Mauricio. That's how you say it.
You gotta ask Reggie Owens how you say his name.
Mauricio Sullivan. That motherfucker, his feelings gonna be hurt. Oh man. Hold on, man. Well, I'm trying to think. The rest of the list. I'm really look. You know what? Jamel Hearn. Give all praise to Boots. Give all motherfucking praise to Boots ass. Boots is the truth. To everybody listening, everybody tuning in, Boots is the motherfucking truth. And he will take over the game. But Jamel Hearn. That nigga got it too. That nigga got it. What you think about that last fight, Fred?
Jamel Herring?
Hell yeah.
He looked good.
He looked good. He did what the fuck he had to. Man, he looked better than good. That's all you got for him?
Good.
Man, get that motherfucking nigga some love, man.
Yeah.
That nigga look beyond good. Get that nigga some love, man.
Oh, I did. I came in here Sunday and said he looked amazing. I give niggas the respect they deserve. I said that he looked great. I said that's what you never know when that Olympic pedigree is going to show up. But when it show up, it's going to look amazing. And, he dissed us in the shop. He didn't show up for the interview. I mean, I'm never asking for an interview again. But the truth is the nigga looked great.
For sure. Mm-hmm. And Fred, I'm going to work on Clarissa. Because I can tap into her, man. I'm gonna work on that.
Okay.
We're gonna get her in the arena.
Okay, we're gonna get her in the arena. I appreciate that.
For sure.
So we respect what she's doing. I respect what she's doing.
How can you not?
Respect what she's doing?
No disrespect, but that bitch is the truth. She got it. She whooping on everything out there.
Yeah.
Any shot, color, form, fashion, whatever they get in there with her, she talk her shit. She get in there and she take care of business.
She gotta get a little better matchmaking because she needs some knockouts. So I would put her in with some opponents that got some knockouts. There is a 13-0 girl out there that's terrible. Go find her so she can get knocked out. She needs some knockouts. She only got 2 knockouts.
No debates.
It's not for me though. It's for the world. I want the world to know her name, so that's why she needs some knockouts.
No debates at all, brother. But when she steps in, she's pulverizing. She take care of business. I'm trying to think. What am I missing, man? I tap in, man. I be sitting back in the lab. I be in the chat, man. Who am I missing? I always wish the best for the Charlos. I wish Tank get his shit together outside of the ring, but he got it. He the truth, and we gonna see. We don't know. We gonna see. I don't know, man. Floyd finna pick up a quick check.
Big bag.
Yeah, nothing else to say about that. Would never buy this shit, but I'm gonna go down there for the festivities. Fuck around. Hey.
I mean, it's the best weekend in boxing. Honestly, if you a man and you want to have a man's man weekend, you need to be in Miami that weekend for sure.
You pulling up?
Nah, I ain't going.
Why not, nigga? Why not?
I got some stuff I need to take care of in LA. Like I'm really focused on some things. Like I'm pushing some weight out here, man.
I see. I'm tapping in. I'm tapping in. I see you.
I can't miss the day of the show. You know what I mean?
For sure. I'm getting set up so that my little situation can be portable.
I want you to be everyday hustling out there, man.
Man, we working. Hey, hold on. Nah, I ain't gonna even hit no buttons on you, man. We working. I'm almost there, baby. I'm almost there. Go ahead and get it in, man. I'm out of here.
Appreciate you, King.
For sure.
All right, one. That The Quiet Storm. What up, man? It's the birthday boy, man. What's up, man? Happy birthday, man. This nigga drunk. I know you drunk. You drunk?
Nah.
You ain't drunk?
Nah, I wish.
Oh, okay. Did your fishes eat, or did you eat your fish yet?
Better throw this some bitch outside.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, man, it's chapter 46.
Happy 46th birthday, dog.
Yeah, you know what? I gotta try to figure out how to stop my wife from looking 20 years younger than me.
Oh, that ain't never gonna happen.
You know, no lie, man. People roll up with my wife and we together and ask her, you gonna introduce me to your father? I'm like, wow. It was only 3 years difference between us, right? But people think I'm her father and stuff, man. Like, yo, come on now, don't say it in front of me. Like, inbox her that, you know, you know what I'm saying? Don't say it in front of me, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. But yeah, man, what's up?
Not much, man. It's your birthday, man.
I ain't doing. Hey, look, man, I'm trying to clean up some things, man. I quit smoking. I understand. I'm trying to.
How long has it been? 2 weeks?
Nah, we're going on a month.
A month. I remember you called in and said that.
Yeah, it's been about a month.
Damn. Yeah.
Look, man, all your brothers that they saying this on those sticks. If your doctor will give you Chantix, take it. If he offers you Chantix, take it. Because it like I could walk into a store, I could be having cravings like a mug, and then walk into a store and be cigarettes everywhere, and I won't want one. Even though I'm craving it, I see them and I don't want them.
Are you on the patch or you just cold?
No, it's pills, Chantix.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I take that along with my other stuff, man. But to the other guys that's in the chat, you know, say everybody that's veterans and whatnot. Look, after a PTSD diagnosis and everything else, served a combat tour and all that kind of stuff, where nobody would thought that I would even be here to the age 41. Still here and just as strong as I was at 25, minus this here. You know what I'm saying? I want to take it off, but you know what I'm saying, but the wife likes it, so she let me keep it. But I'm trying to take it off, but you know what I'm saying? Happy wife, happy life. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, been through a lot. Still here, still pushing, still trying to get. You know what I'm saying? All this, as much stuff as I can get done in my lifetime in my community, your community, wherever I can work at, get it done. Leave a legacy. You know what I'm saying? You pass away, you don't want nobody just like immediately forget you.
Right.
Leave something other than a tombstone. If they look at your tombstone, they look at the year you was born and the year you died. There's a line in between. Everybody should know what that line meant. What you did in that line between your birthday and the day you died when you look at your tombstone. Fill that line with something.
Right.
You know what I mean? Appreciate you, bro.
All the time.
All right, man.
All right, we got Sweet Tea Boxing coming in. I'm fucking with you, man. What's up, man? What's up, Southern Tea Boxing? What's up? Nigga, you frozen. You took them beam out and beam back in. This nigga, you good? I'm gonna kick you out and you kick yourself back in. Just pick yourself back in and you'll be solid. Oh, you turned 45, Detroit? You turned 45 Saturday? Oh, you gonna be upside down, nigga. Oh, nigga, you gonna be upside down under the pool table, all that shit. You know what I mean? Shit. Damn. Happy birthday, dog. For sure, for sure. Yeah, feel free to beam in. Here's the link. You guys want to beam in? You'll be good. But where were we? I had something for Terrence Bailey. Terrence Bailey. I forgot, but I don't see you, Skinny Hardaway. You ready? All right, cool. What's up, man?
Yeah. What's up? Hey,
What's up?
I
You
appreciate you
still in
letting me
that
on the show,
Wi-Fi,
Fred.
man? What's up?
What? I said,
No,
I
you still in
appreciate
that
you having me on
Wi-Fi.
the show.
Oh, it's all love, big dog. What's up, man?
Yeah. The first thing I'm gonna say is, the other guy that just came on here like 2 calls ago, he called Clarissa Shields a bitch. We finna dead that right now. We ain't doing it. We ain't doing it to Clarissa. Clarissa Shields might be the greatest combat athlete that we didn't see. She 25 years old. She 2-time undisputed in boxing. She could be an MMA champion one day. So we ain't doing it. We ain't putting it on her name like that. That's what we not gonna do. Bitch and Clarissa Shields don't go in the same sentence together. Second, I want to talk about this this Tyson Fury thing, and I'm noticing how like ESPN and I'm just gonna call their names Michael Benson, Mike Coppinger, all those guys real like pro Wilder now, like they actually got
they are
pro.
Are you serious?
Videos out about Deontay Wilder.
Oh,
they put up a video.
I'm not subscribed. I'm not subscribed to the Athletic, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not subscribed to Athletic either. I follow people on Twitter who follow them, so I just be
I don't. Yeah, I'll be missing that Twitter stuff because I'm not active there. Shit. Oh, okay. Fill us in though.
Yeah, see, I'm just noticing how the media, mainstream media, quote unquote mainstream media now, they got good things to say about Wilder. Even Max Kellerman on ESPN mentioned Wilder to Tyson Fury. So I'm just looking at it. For me, just watching it from the beginning, me noticing them trying to, completely shut Wilder out completely, not mentioning his name, basically trying to push the man into retirement, to now them actually putting out videos of Deontay Wilder winning in fights and not just getting, knocked out by Tyson Fury. I feel like whether it's the fight is about to happen or not, I feel like if we just pay attention to it, we could answer a lot of questions on our own. You know what I mean? Because I seen them go from basically blackballing the man to now they mentioning his name almost every day now. You know what I mean? They saying something about him every day. So
it's funny because 2 weeks ago, them niggas was all up in the UK nuts. You know what I mean?
Fact. 2 weeks to 2 months to 3 months ago, they've been in the UK nuts for that long.
Man, God, we need Wilder to win this fight, dog.
We do, man. We do need Wilder to win this. It's perfect. And even if we do need him to win, even in that, bro, Fred, I hate that we let them get Wilder like that, because they, we got Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather was an undefeated guy. We supposed to have 2, Fred. We supposed to have 2, but but we passed that now. This third fight gotta happen, and we gonna get our just dudes with this third fight. The third fight has to happen, and I know why they're gonna knock that man out in about 4 or 5 rounds, and that's gonna answer every question. That's gonna answer every question that everybody ever had. So I'm excited. Like, for a while, I feel like boxing was dead, but me as a boxing fan, a boxing supporter, whatever you want to call it, I'm excited now. I'm back excited about boxing. I love heavyweight boxing. Heavyweight division kind of been in a little funk, you know what I mean? But I'm feeling good. I'm seeing Fury training. I'm seeing Wilder training. I feel like we about to get what we've been waiting for. You know what I mean?
Facts. Big facts. Can't wait. I'm getting crump right now.
I'm back. Like I got my happy back. Like I've been real in the dumps with this boxing lately, but I got my happy back now.
Facts.
Oh shit. Yeah. That's all I had though, Fred. I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to say that we ain't Shield is the GOAT. That's that's just how it go. She is the GOAT. She had the chance to be the best combat athlete ever. This athlete, period, boxing, MMA. She got the chance. She a young girl. She already got boxing, So it's just, we just here waiting to see how this gonna go. And if she do this MMA this month, boxing that month, how she saying she gonna do, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, fight. Man, we ain't never seen nothing like that before in our life. That's the GOAT. And that's all I got to say, Fred.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
All the time, dog. All right, feel free to call in, y'all. I gotta share this clip of y'all. I gotta share this clip with y'all because this shit is just unbelievable. This clip is unbelievable, but to me, it's unbelievable. But to y'all might just be like, "Oh, fuck it, it ain't shit." But yeah, man, yeah, this Wilder shit got us hyped though. Now this Wilder news got done interjected some excitement in us, man. I'm happy. I'm happy because we definitely need it. I was happy to see Ellie running around doing interviews with Sean Porter and Chris Arreola, and tomorrow it's gonna be more. Do they got something tomorrow? No. Friday at the weigh-in, it's gonna be more. You're gonna see people at the fight. So I'm excited, man. I'm not going to if the weigh-in is at 1:00, I'll go. But I want to pick Lincoln up from school. Man, that's like my shit now. Picking Lincoln up from school. Oh man, that's the shit for me. So, but yeah, man. So Fred the face when Carissa Shield is brought up. Nah, I fucks with Carissa Shield. Like I'm not gonna never root against her. Nah, that's weak. I'll tell the truth, but I'm not gonna. If she's fighting, I'll be supporting her. Maybe not financially, but I'll support her. You know. But if you come in the shop, I'll support you financially. If you don't, I'm not supporting you. It's simple. It's simple math. It's like her. She got upset that they went to the Canelo fight but didn't support her. Yeah. Same thing here. It's your birthday, Will. Happy birthday. Mark Wunderlich's birthday is on Friday. We ain't got no show, but we'll tell you happy birthday tomorrow. All right. For sure. You know what I mean? Maybe the guest tomorrow night can sing. We got Ada coming in tomorrow. Iada coming in tomorrow. Shout out to PPD. I saw her poke her head in real quick. Shout out to PPD for coming in. So that'll be exciting. Yeah, man. I totally respect the fathers that got to work after 3:00. You understand? I'm not getting in the way of that. But the fathers that have the option to pick up their kids, man, boy, that conversation, and I'm new to it though, so you know, I'm definitely I'm definitely in the moment as I say this. I'm only 2 weeks in, 2.5 weeks in. But man, those conversations, dog. Man, having your son run to you. He's been gone all day and he runs straight to you when he picks you up. When he sees you, he fucking runs to you, and that shit get me all emotional and shit, man. My father never picked me up from school. By no means am I complaining. I'm just saying. So I never had that experience. So I have no experience of my father and I playing basketball. I have one of us playing basketball, but for real, I don't really have any like, hey dad, come with me to practice. Hey dad, let's go fight in the backyard. I don't really have those. Not at all. So be there for your kids, man. You know, raise that boy into a man. Please raise that boy into a man. It's important. So yeah, man. No one calling in. DB, you here, man? You in the building, D? Oh, I gotta find that clip because this is why we got to tell our stories. I gotta find it. And then I'll clip it. When someone call in, I gotta clip it. Oh, you hear? Call in, man. Let's rock out, man. Nobody calling in. We can get out at a normal time now. But I gotta find this clip, man, because this shit is crazy. This clip is crazy when you hear this. Because you shouldn't have made this mistake. Where Reggie O go? I don't know. Reggie was in here for a hot second. He running around his house doing stuff for the kids, probably. Oh, here it is. I found it. Listen to this shit. This is why we got to tell our own stories. This is why we got to. I found it. All right. This is why we got to tell our stories, y'all. Okay. Can y'all see this? This is why we must tell our own stories.
Recruit almost 40,000 people to the Nation of Islam. He also met his wife, Betty Sanders, while giving one of his lectures.
Anyways, it probably don't make sense to y'all, but anyways, I'll let that go. But yeah, so I'm back on. DB, what's up, man? Hit me, man, and we'll be good. Oh man. So, anyways, this nigga was reading straight off of Wikipedia. Anyways, man, what's up, man? They're talking about your brother? No, it's just the fact that they just reading the script, you know. But anyways, what's up? What up, DB?
What up? I stepped away from. I was listening from a distance, and then I just heard.
Oh, no worries.
No, I heard Nation of Islam. That's what I heard on the.
Oh no, it was just I was just playing a clip of a guy telling history. I think that's why we got to tell our own history. It's just important, you know. So.
Yeah, we'll tell our own story, then it makes history.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, so sorry if you hear this little.
Are you cooking?
Yeah, I'm grilling some onions and garlic. So.
Oh, okay.
So I just got to excuse me for a second. I ran away and had to get some burning. I made some bomb curry, man.
How do you make curry?
Fine. With coconut milk and veggies, and that's it, and regular seasonings. You know, I use Mrs. Dash, so they have sodium free. Different ones. They have like one that has like onion and herb and Southwest chipotle and lemon pepper. They have all these different ones. I think it's like a 16 4x4. Yeah, it's a 16 pack. You can get all the different ones. And yeah, whatever you usually have in your cabinet is basically the same thing. But yeah, and then I just use parsley and cilantro and what else? I always like to add a little bit of kale, but I use red onion, white onion.
You like raw onions or sauteed onions?
Depends on what I'm eating. I would like the taste of raw onions, like if I could bite it and have the aftertaste disappear.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that ain't the case. So I really don't do raw onions like that because you know, when you in service, right? In the service industry, you always talking to somebody. You know what I mean? And can't be having no lingering stink on my face.
Mm-hmm.
So but yeah, so sauteed basically. I mean, I guess I just don't like overcooked food. So if they are sauteed, I like them to still maintain a little bit of the integrity of the food.
Have you been a vegan your entire life?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Have you been a vegan your entire life?
No. About a decade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been about. Let me see. About 8.5, 9 years.
Okay, so you've had an In-N-Out burger and all that.
No. So it's funny. Oh, funny story. So I remember going to visit my uncle in Brownsville, Brooklyn, right? And I was on my dad's brother, so I'm on a train, and I would go out there all of the time. You know what I'm saying? I go to East Orange, New Jersey, and Camden, and then across the bridge on the New York side being Flatbush and Brownsville. Anyway, So I'm there and I'm hanging out with my little New York homies, whatever, as a young teen, however old you are when you're in the 7th grade. And see this dude sitting there. Now, I'm only, you know what I'm saying, obviously I'm not cursing, but I'm only cursing just so I can tell you the story. So it's this dude sitting there and he, you know what I'm saying, brother looked like, you ever seen Coming to America? Not Coming to America. What's Eddie Murphy's Harlem Nights? You ever remember the Harlem Nights movie?
Yeah.
Okay. And remember when Eddie Murphy was a little kid and the dude was at Sugar Ray's, like right when it first started, and it was doing this saying, "Papa need a brand new pair of shoes," and he was the one that got shot in the head by Eddie Murphy when he was a little kid. By Quick.
Oh yeah,
okay. Okay, so he looked exactly like that dude. He had like 3 teeth in his mouth, but dude was swole. He was chiseled. He was like, looked like he was probably fresh out, right? He was probably about 6'3", 6'4", swole, had some overalls on with no shirt underneath it. You know what I'm saying? It looked like he was a country dude, but he was, you know what I'm saying, he's straight on the A train. And he got a big bubble on his neck, probably the size of my fist.
Had a what?
Right. A bubble
on his neck.
Right.
Okay.
So it's literally not what Adam's apple is, but maybe to the side a little bit. Okay. And it's literally about the size of my fist. You ball your fist and put your fist right underneath your neck, and that's what it was like. Yeah, that big. So me and one of the homies actually came from Puerto Rico, and another homie came from Belize. And so we all came from different places and was there basically like for the summertime. And we sitting there kind of staring at dude. You know what I'm saying? We small little dudes. And he's like, "What the fuck you looking at, little nigga?" I'm like, "Man, like, nothing, OG." He was like, "You looking at this right here?" Pointing to his neck. He said, "You see this right here? That's from fucking with that beef, that cow. Yeah, that hoof and mouth, that foot and mouth disease. Goddamn cow ain't meant for no nigga to be eating. Y'all think y'all fancy, think y'all something want to be like white people. White people eat steak, nigga want to go eat steak. You know, that ain't made for us. That's for that caveman. Let him eat that. This was going to happen. You better do your research, little motherfuckers." He talks to us just like that, right? Like, whoa. So we leave, and immediately, as soon as we finally get to our spot, I jump off, and I immediately, like, it's stuck in my head. It's, you know, you have an image that's so nasty, whether somebody threw up in front of you, whether you've seen somebody with their brains blew out, like just something nasty that just stuck with you, right? Yeah. That was extremely nasty to me. Was a big old bubble, and it wasn't really hard. It wasn't soft. It was kind of like a medium texture, right? And it was just hanging from his neck. So immediately I remember the stuff that he told me, and I was like, hoof and mouth, foot and mouth, cow disease, mad cow disease. And I was thinking all of the stuff that he was saying. I go to the crib and look it up immediately and start getting the details on it. So from that day, I was like, yeah, no more beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't doing it. So I remember, you know, when you're young, you don't really understand ingredients and what's in food.
How old were you?
I was in the 7th grade.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So my mom was like, basically like, "You gonna eat whatever I cook. I know you don't make your rules in this house. Like, what you gonna eat, what you not gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna eat what I cook." So she made it and, you know, forced me to eat it probably 5 or 6 more times, you know, spaced out. But she saw it like, man, you know what? He like, dude really ain't eating it. You know what I'm saying? I'm passing it to my siblings and cousins and everybody else. Like, yeah, I ain't messing with it. So she saw how serious I was, so she was like, all right. She stopped making it, and she started adding chicken. And so anyway, my whole point is, so from the time that I was in the 8th grade, I haven't had beef of no sort. So it was all chicken, fish, and turkey. And obviously ain't had no swine, you know what I'm saying, ever. So yeah. So that long story to answer your question is, yeah, I never had an In-N-Out burger. You know what I'm saying? I've had like McDonald's burger or something like that when I was a little kid, but you know, when you playing basketball, running track, football and stuff like that, you want to be serious about being an athlete. My pops used to always say, you know, put good food in your body. So by the time I was, you know what I'm saying, really in high school, all of those fast food places. Like that'll only be if I was really, really hungry and I get something, but that really wasn't my thing because I knew every day when I went home, my mom was just gonna cook something. You know, I was gonna have a square, so it wasn't like I had to eat out and then come in the house and have something forced down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no swine. That's a no-no. Real talk. Yeah, B, you already know the deal. Yeah, Frederick said chicken nasty like pig. Absolutely. Yeah, Southern tea box and white meat and fruits. Right. Hotel Shalom, no seafood. Yeah, Detroit, BC. Okay, DB. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Did it too on the tip with y'all. Little ones. Yeah, planted the seed with y'all for life. Yeah, Detroit. Planted the seed. Absolutely. And you know, the Puerto Rican homie, you know what I mean? His family, they eat the whole pig from the rooter to the tutor. But my other homie, he was vegetarian for a while. I ain't talked to him in a few years, but last time I talked to him, he was a vegetarian. So yeah. Yeah, big homie Coop, hoof and mouth disease. Crazy, nasty. You know. It's funny is too, I was just having this conversation with somebody, I think it was today or yesterday. But I remember talking to this chick and she said, you know, I told her I was vegan or whatever. She was like, okay, so what if we go out to eat and I want to have a steak? What would you do? I'm like, I'm not going to do anything. Like we can go out, you know what I'm saying? We can have, like, you can have your steak. She's like, okay, that won't gross you out. I'm like, you know, I mean, I'm a grown man. I know how to maintain myself. I done seen dudes get their fingers chopped off. I done seen dudes get their brains blew out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how to compose myself. She was like, so that won't bother you? I'm like, oh no. After that, I just wouldn't go out with you no more. For you to be that inconsiderate to want to go to a steakhouse when I'm a vegan.
I knew the DB Izzles was coming. I knew the DB Izzles was coming, dog. I knew it. Continue, man.
Yeah, you can have it. Like, I ain't finna be acting a donkey, but yeah, when it's all said and done, yeah, definitely don't expect me to see me no more.
Man, that's funny. That's funny. Is it inconsiderate though? Is it inconsiderate to eat a steak if you're a vegan?
Well, again, this would be a potential love interest. So if you trying to show me who you are, remember my pops told me something, man. You know, when I was
all right, here we go with the DB-isms. Come on. I love them.
You fool. My pops told me something when I first got into management. He said, we were talking about interviews, and he said, you know, when you interview a person, that's them showing you the best of who they are. That's a person making an attempt, making an effort to impress you. So if somebody comes to an interview and they don't have a tie on, yeah, that's a no-go. You're trying to be impressive and you don't even have a tie on. You're trying to be impressive and your shirt's not wrinkled. You're trying to be impressive and you don't have a belt on. You're trying to be impressive and you didn't even, you know what I'm saying? You weave and your natural hair don't even match. Like, you're trying to be impressive. You understand? So imagine what's going to happen the first day of work. It's going to be a notch below that. And then a week later, a notch below that. And then after the 90-day probationary period, when they figure that their employment is safe. So anyway, again, the long story to give the answer to that is, if she's trying to impress me and this is what you're asking me in the first 90 days and before we even get a chance to go out, yeah, I already know that, you know, God forbid I get sick. You probably not the person I can call on. You're supposed to be my baby girl. You're supposed to be my love interest. You know what I mean? I'll be sitting down, calling Puncho to bring me some orange juice. You know what I'm saying?
So do they have to give up? Do they have to give up eating meat to date you?
No. That's not it. Right? Okay. Imagine me, you, and PPD. We go somewhere and go eat. Like, yeah, we can go to a regular restaurant, but I'm saying we're going to a steakhouse. Like that's crazy. Like we can go to.
Got you.
We can go somewhere where there's
Gotcha.
options for everybody.
Sure.
But if you, but to sit out at the table with me, and you can't sacrifice. And I know somebody might say the other thing, but you're not sacrificing. But you can't sacrifice one meal. Like you can't order a sandwich without having bacon on there just one time in your life. So you got to get what they call a fat, juicy steak. So you got to get cow booty, half raw, on a plate. I mean, it's just, that would be inconsiderate. Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, as long as it's a restaurant you can eat at as well, that's safe.
Yeah, give me an option. And the likelihood is, so remember when we were at the festival, you know what I'm saying? And
yes,
there was a restaurant right there, and it was a vegan spot, but it had closed.
Mm-hmm.
And then you were like, oh, the other place right there is vegan too. You know what I'm saying? So I went in there and I had the veggie chips because the line was too long or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, that's it though. That was you being considerate. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like helping me to find a place.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But that's who you are. So again, if it's a person that's going to be in my life for more than that one conversation, then I want that person to be able to be compromising. I want them to be willing. I want them to be considerate.
Man,
and the same thing goes for me.
Yeah. Thank God for social distancing, because you gonna be at a table, I'm gonna be at a table, or you gonna be at a table, and PPD and I gonna be at a table. Because God damn, hey, he gonna be like, man, how that horse ass taste?
Man,
how that? Can I enjoy my burger? Yeah, man. So yeah.
Hustle Slam fool. He said I'm a vampire. Yeah.
Hey man, these DB-isms are classic, man. If you a grown ass man, you can't drink milk.
That's just disgusting. Yeah. B, Pops is a wise man. That's a fact upon a fact.
No, I do get that because when a man is asking a woman out, he takes into consideration her likes and dislikes.
Right.
So I think that's fair. So I would agree. So she can eat a steak.
Yeah, just not around me.
Oh. That's interesting.
That's a different kind of beef. Listen, you wanna have a I don't know what they call those, a thin slice or something like that. See, the steak is gonna stink. It's gonna have a smell to it. You understand? It's gonna have.
Can they eat a burger? Can they eat a burger?
Say it again.
Can they eat a burger?
Yeah, they can eat whatever they want to. Actually, they can eat whatever they want.
No. But I'm asking like for your understanding. Like I'm not asking like for what the world thinks. I'm thinking, so if a woman goes on a date with you, she can't eat meat at all.
No, she can eat it, but she's just not going to get a second date. Everything that's going to happen that day. So, you know what I mean? When the sun rise,
damn.
So a new interest for me.
She gonna be in the bathroom. Oh man, damn.
You said she's gonna be in the bathroom. What?
She's gonna be in the bathroom eating her burger.
Hey, listen, more power to her.
So
let's put it this way: PPD made a PPD. You in here? Remember when I was asking PPD on her birthday when I did the interview with her, and I said, "What do you like the most about a man's body?" Remember what she said? Brothers in the chat, remember?
Her lats, the lats, right?
The lats, exactly. But why did she say she liked the lats?
Oh shit. Why?
Do y'all remember in the chat? Anybody remember why PPD?
I don't know why.
No, I'm trying to see if somebody in the chat remembers first. Look, see, y'all ain't listening, huh? That's why y'all on these long dry spells. There you go, Hustler Slam. Yep. Jay Dixon. There you go. Y'all was listening. Okay. Look, see, it's always them 5% of the smart guys. There you go. Look, JJ. I told you.
Oh, man.
Putting in work, and it shows dedication. So the same thing, right? If you got a person that just can't do it, that means that person doesn't have any self-control. They don't have discipline. I want somebody who's got some self-control. I want a person who's got discipline. I want somebody that's able to build an empire.
So my question would be, what sacrifices would you be making?
I don't, but that's also what her pet peeves are.
Oh, okay. I respect all of that then. Okay, that's fair.
You know what I'm saying? But certain things, like just a no, man. Like, listen, like pork is a no-go. Like that's a 100% no. I don't mind if a chick says, damn, because of something, but if she got a potty mouth and she talking like she was in the Navy, yeah, that's a no-go as well.
Right.
Cigarettes is a no-go. Cigarettes is a no-go. That's a no-fly zone. Cigarettes is a no-no. Yeah, that's a no-no. Girls who sneeze a lot, yeah, forget about it. I can't do that either. No chick do sneeze a lot. So if you got a whole bunch of allergies, man, you better go get those in check.
Can she snort?
You mean when she laugh or our party favors?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Man, Champion Heart beamed in, man.
What up, E?
All right, cool. Go ahead, champ.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
How you feel?
I'm good, man. I'm rolling, man. I'm just listening. I've been just listening, rolling. But I just want to chime in on what DB talking about right now. But no. Check it out though. I ragged DB about that, but the thing is that when he told me that he was vegan, I respected that. You know what I'm saying? So, I didn't mind sacrificing not eating a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Just, so we could hang. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not opposed to, to the way they eat. Even when me and PPD went out, same thing. I didn't mind going to a vegan location with, to make her comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
I get that. I totally get it. I'm not.
Yeah.
And because it's your algorithm, so I'm not going to dispute it. I just want to understand it.
Yeah. I mean, it's they're not from a different planet. It's not like that. I'm to be honest, I'm actually, interested in giving up meat. There's a young lady that, that I date on and off here in Dallas, and she's a vegetarian, and she's been trying to get me to, to give up meat. So, I am slowly, trying to do it, because it is a better way, to eat. There's a book that Elijah Muhammad put out and called Eat to Live. And this was so far ahead of its time. Right. You know what I'm saying? Now here we are talking about that. When this book was out, man, years ago in the 60s, wasn't it? 60s, 70s, something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, 60s,
yeah.
You know who wrote that book for real? You know who told me he wrote the book? Like a great percentage of it? John Ali.
Really?
I have a feeling you were going to say that.
No, he told me that. That's what he told me.
No,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know. I have a feeling.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a good book. He actually was going to give me a copy. I was like, no, man, I'm good, man. I'll buy it, man. I'll buy it.
Right. That's what's up.
It's a good
but now, man, I It's a good book. It's definitely a good book. You know, I think that we need to start doing that because, you know, soul food is going to be the death of Black people. You know what I'm saying? Now, I do eat soul food from time to time, but it's just not good for you.
Man.
Well, soul food should be the opposite of what it really does.
Right.
This slave food puts us to sleep and give us what commonly called the itis. Soul food should be something that's alkaline. This should awaken you, right? It should move your soul. It should make you live longer. So, you know, vegetables, fruits, legumes, like those things that keep you moving. That's soul food.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if I want to eat lentil and bean soup all day though, either though.
Like your carnivore that all you eat is hamburgers and steaks all day.
I know. Okay.
Right. Nah, you can't eat that crap all day. That's for sure.
Soup, lentil bean soup. But
as LaSlam said, dinner with DB, a science project.
Science.
What? You know what?
Man. Yeah, Jay Dixon. Look, Jay Dixon, he an athlete. See, and he a soldier. He understands.
He understands.
Yeah, I know. It sounds good.
Yeah. So the gym is back open, DB?
Yeah, we cranking, homie.
Okay. All right. Next time I'm in LA, man, I'm there.
Yeah, better believe it. Yeah, better be.
You know what I'm saying? Without a doubt. I'm definitely there. All right. But
we grappling this time though. We on the ground this time.
That's what's up. That's all good.
Yeah. Man, listen, he was ready, man. He showed up, man, when he came out here. He was ready, man. He had his shorts on, had his had his knee wrap, had his elbow sling, had a cast.
Yeah, he was trying to go hooves the mouth. You know what I mean? He's like, get his mouth to see.
He got some skills, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Shit. You know, it's all good. You got to try and stay on top of it as much as you can.
Facts.
You know?
Yeah.
Where you
at tonight?
I'm in Oregon.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm trying to get back to Dallas now. I had a load I delivered here in Washington, and I shouldn't have took it, man. The drive was too long. But it's cool, you know, trial and error. But it's all good.
Are you in a Motel 5, 6, or 7?
No, I'm rolling, man. I'm trying to get back. I'm gonna probably shut it down when I get into Utah.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
At least you don't have bad
weather. Say it again.
At least you don't have bad weather.
Right. Yeah, it's been good all the way out here, and it looks like it's gonna be good all the way back, man. But yeah, I just wanted to chime in, man. Happy birthday to Terrence Bailey.
For sure.
Salute to all my brothers in the chat, man. And I'm out.
Hey,
what's up?
Hey, they said you had that Brett Favre sling on. You had the copper tone, man.
Copper tone, right. Right. Hey, man, you know, when you 55, man, all them joints ache, man, it hurt. You got to wrap that stuff up, man. Yeah, I'm telling you.
You that old nigga that play basketball that pump fake on every shot.
Right. I'm out, man. I'll talk to y'all brothers later, man. All right.
Man, what you want, Terrence? Come on, man.
Man, this vegan thing. I was about to go and start celebrating, but I heard DB talking about this vegan thing, and I want to pick his brain actually.
Oh, he's all yours.
DB.
Happy G-Day to you, OG. Happy G-Day to you.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Hey, I want to ask you a question. As far as like the vegan stuff go,
turn your TV down.
Hold on.
Hey, kill your fish and turn your TV down. Hey, Rod said, hey, DB, if she blink and talk, it's a no-go.
Not yet. She can't do those at the same time.
Hey, DB, if her booty big dimple, it's a no-go.
She needs symmetry. She got to have a dimple.
Oh, man. These DB isms be going hard, man.
Hold on. Give me champion. OG Terrence, give me 1 second. Let me grab this stuff at the grill real quick.
Oh, man, all y'all niggas about to start back in now, nigga. God damn.
Hey, look.
Detroit, man, then I got that. What's up?
Is he serious? He about to grab something off the grill?
Yeah, he's grilling onions.
Oh, I thought he was playing. Because we don't put that on the grill if it ain't meat. So I'm just. I throw mushrooms and peppers on there, even if it was steak or whatever. But
this Cali. Cali, man, we got yogis crossing the street with carnivores and black people, white people, and Latinos, and man, at a stoplight in LA, you're gonna see a cross section of the world.
That sounds like New York.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of, maybe. I don't know. But LA is like the melting pot. You know what I mean? Damn.
Yes, I'm back.
Right,
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you back?
What happened to Terrence Bailey? He
here.
Yeah. I'm here.
Talk back.
My question is, my question is, it's like as far as like veganism, is it based on just saying like an anti-meat thing, or is it based on a traditional African diet? Because the traditional African diet consists of lamb and beef and chicken in some cases, but chicken takes the place of pork in the traditional African diet. So, what does veganism consist of? You know what I'm saying? The way you feel as though it's practiced here. I mean, because I have no clue. So I'm asking you.
Can you restate the question again? I didn't understand it.
No, I'm saying it's like as far as veganism, the way you practice it, is it just like veganism as far as like actually absolutely no meat or anything like that, or is it based on a perceived African diet? Because that West African diet consists of lamb, like lamb, goat, chicken takes the place of pork, and then there's some beef in that diet, but it does consist of a lot of vegetation like figs and stuff like that. So I'm trying to understand what.
Got you. I understand now. I'm sorry, let me cut you off. I understand the question now. That's a good question. So for anybody who's eaten meat at any time, they are not a vegan. So I've talked to people plenty of times, and they'll say, I was a vegan, or, I'm vegan 5 days out of the week. No. You are flexitarian. You have a diet that you eat during the week, but on the weekends you eat, cake and ice cream and steaks and tube steaks. So you are not a vegan. You're a flexitarian. You have a flexible diet, or what some people might like to call clean, which really doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, that's it. But I mean, there's different reasons for a person to be a vegan as well too. I mean, some are health, some are weight management, animal welfare, environment, concerns with antibiotics and a lot of things that they put in foods that are like GMO and dyes, red dye 40, yellow dye number 30, high fructose corn syrup, gelatin, pectin. So there's a lot of different things that they'll put in foods that cause you to have inflammation, cause you to have allergies, cause you to have sleep issues. So, performance issues, things like that. So, I mean, it's a variety of different things, though. The question should be why, and I'm not talking to you specifically, but I'm saying the question should be, why aren't you a vegan? And that question is not directed at you. I'm just saying it should be, right?
No, I got you.
We go from something that's natural to having something that's processed or synthetic. People say, "Oh, you guys have the vegan, the fake meat." And I'm thinking about it. I'm like, well, everything that you eat is fake when it's got,
hormones in it.
Syrup and hormones and these crazy antibiotics, and it's injected with stuff, and they have to use a glaze and a dye just to keep it, looking visually appealing, so that you can still purchase it, and also having things to keep it to hold up a certain consistency or a certain color to get it. So actually, I'm not eating any fake food. You'd actually the one that's eating fake food.
Right. Well, the thing is, I personally eat. I mean, I do like my steaks. I do like, saying a good, hamburger during a barbecue and what have you. But the majority, and it pisses my wife off, but the majority of the stuff I like to eat, I like colorful vegetables. I will eat the hell out of collard greens and kale and stuff like that on a constant basis. I can eat it every night. You know what I'm saying? So the things I like are more, I mean, I like a good meat for the protein, but I do like colorful vegetables. I like colors on my plate. I put it like that. And you can't get colors on your plate if you're not doing a lot of vegetation. So, well, I just wanted to get your just some clarification because I was I always look this stuff up and I always try to put my diet in a certain way because as a black man, I'm getting older, and as black men, we need to watch our diet, especially as we get older. You can't get away with the things that you got away with when you were younger. And even things when you were younger will catch up with you as you get older. So I watch a lot of things. The salt and all that, the seasoning, that Lowry seasonal, whatever that, that we have a habit of throwing on top of everything. You got to watch that stuff too, because that mess will put your blood pressure in orbit. So I appreciate you, DB.
That's a fact. Yeah, we have too many diseases and illnesses that are affecting our community, so we can't just turn a blind eye to it. You know what I mean? We have to start doing stuff now and not waiting for the doctor. So if you take supplements, you can take supplements and vitamins and stuff like that whenever you want to, right? Or if you need to increase performance or something like that. But when the doctor gives you a bottle full of pills, it's not optional. You got to take them, or otherwise you're probably going to die. Which means that if a doctor's giving you poison to negate the poison that's in your body, man, you're in a bad situation. We have so many different things, though. Heart disease and high blood pressure and high cholesterol and cancers and diabetes and strokes and there's so many different things. So sickle cell. I mean, we have to start with one thing first, cleansing our system and then putting good stuff in there. And I'm not saying, I know some people might be listening and think like, oh, here we go. Here these vegans preaching. I'm not preaching. I'm not telling nobody to become.
I'm not even a vegan.
Right. I'm not telling nobody to become a vegan, a vegetarian, or nothing. I'm just saying it'd be good for us, for our people, to start making better choices with what we ingest because of our history. People talking about high cholesterol. It's what they say? It's hereditary.
The silent killer.
It's hereditary.
Yeah, that's true. No, it's not.
Oh,
that's a lie.
It's hereditary. Yeah, because y'all still eating that slave diet. That's why it's hereditary. Break the chain. You know what I mean? Be the first one to graduate from college, or be the first one to open up your own business. Like, break the chain. Quit being stuck with what happened back in the 1940s and 50s and 60s. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So yeah, we are the generations, and I think from you and Fred, like you guys are the fathers and the uncles of the people who actually are changing like changing the minds of the youth, of our youth. So, you know, that means that you guys actually did a good job of your parenting and fatherhood, because you guys allowed us to, you know, have a free mind and taught us. So it's a combination of being the pre-internet era, and then also being able to, because pre-internet means you actually had to find things, right? You had to go to a library, you had to ask questions, you had to grab an encyclopedia and dictionary, and then that means that you had to do the work for it. So you got a certain level of work ethic, and then combined with the I guess the social media or digital agent era means we can get a bunch of information, not in detail, but we can get a whole bunch of it. So a combination of those two things right there, man, creates some smart people. I'm not one of them, but I'm definitely willing to learn.
Just like the T-shirt that Fred has on right now, that Oodles and Noodles logo thing. You know, stop feeding your kids that stuff. It's full of sodium, and I ain't gonna lie, I eat it as a snack when I'm too lazy to fix something else. But I wouldn't give it to my I've never given it to my kids, and I would never give it to my kids. Well, my kids are grown now, but I've never given it to my children when they were kids. That you know, those packs of noodles that come with the seasoning pack in it. That's pre-hypertension when you give it to a child. And we got and no disrespect to Fred, but we have people in the black community wearing the T-shirt advertising it. Should not even be eating it.
Abercrombie and Fitch shirts. What did you say?
Like the T-shirt, the sweatshirt that Fred has on, with the that logo, the Oodles and Noodles logo.
Oh, okay. I can't see it, so I didn't know what you were talking about. I got you.
Yeah. Don't ever give your kids that. And you as an African American or person of color should never even be eating that stuff, because it's full of sodium. It will, you know, if you don't have high blood pressure, you will get it eating that stuff. You give it to your kids, you give them, you are starting them off on the road to high blood pressure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not going to hold the line, bro, because I'm pretty sure somebody else want to get on here, man. So,
as Fred would say, we already in the afterlife.
Hey, you know what, man? I watched a video of DMX tonight talking about the first time that he collapsed he collapsed with no pulse or whatever in a parking lot, and what he said that he experienced. Go back and watch that video. That's a true thing.
Send it to me.
I'll send it to you. All right, fam.
Appreciate you.
Peace.
All right, man. Enjoy the rest of your G Day, man. Happy Earth Day to you, OG, and many, many more. Solo return.
I appreciate it. I'm about to go get the gifts that my wife got for me.
Yeah, what did it say? My brother just said it. Say something. He said, "I get what he's saying," but the hoodie say something totally different.
It does. It does. But I get what he was saying.
But I can't see it. So what?
It just says melanin instant chocolate. That's all. And Detroit got a question for you too. You got a question for DB?
Yeah.
Where you get your protein from?
Oh man, out the streets, you know, out the streets. What's up?
What's up, Evan?
What's happening, man? Shout out to the brother that just called in. But man, I'm chilling, man. I want to say it's very simple when it comes to eating. And before I say this shit, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Not a vegan, but I do watch what I put inside my system. You wish to live, you have to eat things with life inside of them, right? Anything that is dead will bring about death. You understand? It's just that motherfucking simple, baby. If it's already, you know what, Fred, my bad. Hey, when I be, I be buzzing when I be tapping in, but
it's cool.
I'm gonna watch the cuss words because I already know. But if it's already dead, it's gonna bring about death. It's gonna corrode whatever it touches. That's it, man. That's all I really wanted to tap in, man. Because I am in my motherfucking bed. And shit. I missed it. And I got to get my language together. I'm gone, man. Go ahead, man. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Somebody else see him or tap back.
You done? All right.
No, if he wanted to tap back in, he wanted to holler at me.
Oh, that's Detroit. I thought this was B&B.
No, that's Detroit.
Oh, okay. B&B cousin. Yeah, you finished or you done?
I'm good. I'm chilling.
Peace, nigga.
Peace. All
right. DB.
Ooh, brutal. Right on. No, it's funny because I never heard somebody say, I got a question for you. The first question always be, where do you get your protein from? And I'm like, man, if that's your question, I don't even want to talk to you. Like, ask me something else. Yeah. But yeah. You good, Brody?
Oh, I'm good. I was just waiting on another DBism. You know, I wasn't gonna get in the way.
Let's see what they talking about. Let me see. I still pull this bottom, bro. Bro, we can still see you. Oh, yeah.
No flip.
We're clouding tonight, man.
No flip flops. No milk. You got it. No steak. What else? No pink. No purple.
No, purple cool. Come on, you tripping, man. Lakers. You know what I mean? Print. Yeah, purple cool. Purple is majestic.
Oh, God. Oh.
Yeah.
There ain't much difference between pink and purple, dog.
No. Well, there's different shades of purple. You know, there's a shade that's very feminine. You know what I'm saying? And for a dude to be rocking like some fuchsia or some, you know what I'm saying, like fuchsia, magenta, whenever it's a color that ain't in a regular crayon box, yeah, you doing too much.
Oh man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is mustard something, and this ain't pink. This is salmon. Yeah. What Jay-Z say one time when he had that pink? He made some pink comment.
It's mauve or something like that.
There it is right there.
Yeah. Lilac, lavender. Oh man.
There you go right there. Yeah, you said it. Stuff like that. Yeah, I hear a grown man out here looking like a flower. Israel Diaz, go on and call in. You say Canelo is number 1 pound for pound. Okay, that's good.
Call in. The number is there. Number is there. Make yourself at home.
Yeah, Israel, I agree with you. Let's talk about it. Yeah. Yeah, puro Canelo. Yeah. Canelo. Yeah. Viva México. Llámame, compa. Llámame. We right here, man. We waiting on you. The phone number is right there. 323-283-9303. We waiting on you, brother.
Say all farts gotta smell like oatmeal.
Nah, just any oatmeal. They gotta be like a cinnamon or something.
I remember the singer Maya said that. She says if she kissed you, she could taste it on you when she kissed you. She says she won't date you.
She said what? If she kissed you and she could taste it?
Yeah, meat. Men, they eat meat.
Oh, Maya vegan or vegetarian or something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of
them. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you could tell, like you can see it on people. Like you can look at Ananda without even knowing, and you just see Ananda and be like, yeah, she vegan. And that makes sense about Maya.
She'll be back in 2 weeks. We got her and Chris Spencer on the same show.
Yeah.
That's dope, right?
Yeah.
That's fun. That's gonna be a live show. That's gonna be fun. Yeah.
Yeah, DJ Yellow was cool, man. Yellow was everything. That's a LA color though. That's definitely LA color. So, Rams, Lakers, UCLA. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's definitely it. Old school LA High, I believe. Crenshaw. Yeah. Even what's the continuation of called for Figueroa? It's off of Figueroa like Exposition. What's the name of that? What's the name of that, Fred?
Figueroa and Exposition.
Yeah, it's like off of Jefferson.
I don't know. What's the name?
I don't know. It's a continuation over there. It's a pretty big school though.
Oh man.
Overpriced, undereducated. I can't.
Yeah, they got good running backs. Running back you.
Joe Jackson, I'll give animals up for Maya. Yeah. Right on. Chris Spencer's hilarious. Loved him on Foxhole with Jamie Foxx. Oh, I gotta watch that. All right. Nah, that's the country color. You ain't seen that, man. Easter suits, huh? No, I ain't seen nobody no Easter suit in a long time. Not no grown man.
Oh yeah, them Easter suits be loud in the motherfucker, man. Man, my mom used to take me shopping for them Easter suits and shit. We was so stupid, man, spending money on them fucking pagan holidays.
Man, right?
Stupidity.
Talk to him.
We already poor.
Yeah. Save all your money for them CMEs, for them CME holidays. You know what I'm saying? And that break the bank. Christmas, Mother's Day, and Easter. Man, save all your money and spend all your money. Or don't save none, just spend everything you got. Try to recoup it later. Yeah. Ain't that crazy? Yeah. Brothers in here, man, listen, let's change up what we've been doing. You know what I'm saying? These holidays, man, leave that for little kids. And if you don't own either property or a business, I don't care if it's a tiny business. If you don't own property or a business, man, leave them holidays for them for those other people. Yeah. And if you get her, like this is what I do, because I don't, you know what I'm saying, I ain't in those holidays like that. So if baby girl needs some roses or something like that, man, she get those 3, 4, 5 weeks before then, 3 or 4 times. So when she go to work and she's sitting in her office, they always know that she can get flowers and roses. So when what's the name of it? When Valentine's Day come around, they won't be asking, what did y'all get? She can look and say, my king give me Valentine's all the time. So yeah, this a day for y'all where y'all do celebrate y'all for 5 or 6 hours. Yeah. But yeah, man, leave these pagan holidays alone. For real.
I'll gladly show y'all some I gotta go to I'll get some more pics. I got pics. My mama sent me some. She listening. She'll send them to me right now. Yeah, man. I'll gladly show y'all my Easter pictures. All that shit, man. What an idiot.
Eli Zachary said Sean Porter stay in the Easter suit.
That's funny. Yeah. That's funny.
Hey, JJ, I heard it's a midget out there. A fire one too. For real. Yeah. My little cousin just told me that. You see, gotta celebrate Christmas for the kids though. Nah, D Will, you don't. You don't. Okay, so Christmas, right? Let's talk about it for a few seconds.
Here comes some DB-isms. Take notes.
Nah. Just that I ain't even gonna drop no jams. I ain't trying to drop no. So your kids, right? They ask you about Christmas, like where did it come from, or what does it mean, right? Of course, we can go with the nonsensical BS that they promote on TV and go, it's the season for giving. Man, knock it off. That's for these big companies. All right, I ain't gonna drop no gems. So, but there's a big fat white dude. I don't know. I mean, unless you big fat white and you know what I'm saying, you breaking into people's house after they go to sleep, then okay. But you know, you got little Latino, Asian, black kids sitting on a strange white man lap in the mall. I mean, just everything about that just so crazy. A big old obese glutton. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's disgusting. Yeah. Black Friday and yeah, these things crazy. Yeah. Barbara Brown, Christmas a fake holiday for real. Yeah. Eli Zachary said, tell Fred to swap them 200 pieces of chicken for jackfruit and portobello mushrooms. That sounds fire. Man.
I wouldn't do it to them kids, man.
What'd you say?
I wouldn't do it to them kids, man. However, I think like would be pretty cool to do. To have like a vegan event. I think that would be pretty dope.
Yeah. I mean, listen, we already know we got Maya, we got V. Bozeman, we got Ananda, we got
V. Bozeman vegan?
Yeah.
Oh, I could see that.
You know who? I didn't even know what's her name was Muslim. The one Clarissa won't fight. She came here. Pretty Beast. What's her name? Raquel.
I don't know if she's Muslim, but she supports Muslims.
Oh well, she was. You know what I mean?
She's in Ramadan now. Yeah.
And yeah, she could have fooled me though. But yeah, she wasn't posting for a while and like all of this stuff. I'm like, okay, cool.
I saw that too. I did see a post of she's supporting them. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know, Kyrie is though.
Yeah, he's in Ramadan. Yeah.
Yeah. Kyrie waking up, boy. I gotta love that brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie. Yeah. Bron next. You know what I'm saying? You got Jay-Z, and all of these dudes, and those are dudes he hang around. So, you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z's supposed to be rocking with the nation. But you know, Jay-Z don't like being a part of politics. He don't like to be part of politics out loud. He's supposed to be vegan. So Jay's supposed to be representing for the culture, but he just don't like to have people disagreeing with him, so he won't say too much. Yeah.
He vegan, Jay-Z?
Yeah, him and his wife.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Look, now and all of a sudden you gonna you finna stop rocking with him, huh? And now it's all Drake.
Taco Tuesday. Yeah, I know that. That nigga. Yeah.
Man, let's get some love to the brothers and sisters, man, before we get out of here, man. We got 2 minutes before it hits midnight. And shout out to all those people that stayed up on the East Coast. Represent, man. It's 3-4 o'clock in the morning over there, man. We love y'all, man, and appreciate y'all. Thank you for all of the super chats, for all of the people who called in, beamed in, who had jokes in the chat, you know, people who had serious questions, man, and everybody else that's just listening in. Shout out to the third. Shout out to Brandon Washington, my good brother, and everybody else in that third and that fourth shift. Salute to y'all. And y'all know all the truck drivers out there, go and hit your one time. Y'all know Fred got extra special love for the truck drivers. So this for y'all too. Shout out to the truck drivers all the way from South Central Los Angeles. Who you want to get some love to, Brody?
Cosmico, Hustler Slim, Brandon, what up? Young Murder Cup, man, what it do?
Young
Champion
Murder,
Hard.
building.
Hosma, what's up? S. Dot, appreciate y'all coming in here tonight, man. And JJ with the $15 holla, man. Appreciate you, big homie. Hopefully I see you Saturday, JJ. Come through, holla at your boy, man. come get some chicken.
Yeah. Yeah, for everybody that's down here, man, we got a whole lot of California people in here, man, in the chat. So, you know, we got Texas always representing deep too, but you know, that's they got to drive. Plus, they got to save their money. They got a big event coming out there for Juneteenth, so they got to support our brothers. Stay ready, boxing, and get ready for that. But man, for everything in California, man, we need y'all here, man. We need brothers driving down, and we need everybody down driving up the border. Big facts, man. Let's see, man. Shout out to Mr. Tennessee himself, Hustler Slim. Big homie Coop, you stayed up with us, man. You stayed in here, too. Look at my brother, man. Chi-Town, South Side, Arizona represent. SSC is in the building. He says, salute y'all, good night. Cosmico, 2019. LA represent. Yes, indeed. For everybody from the bottoms all the way up to WeHo. You know what I'm saying? We know where you at, Cosmico. Salute to you, bro. He said, puro. This dude is hilarious, man. S. Riddle 45. He said, salute to the barbershop. S. Riddle, salute to you. Tone Brown from Oakland to the Shy. Salute to you. Hamza, what up, Hamza? Stayed in here late too, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, my good brother Brandon Washington. Salute to Brandon and his whole staff. Mr. Tennessee himself, Hustle Slam. He said, do vegans have special tissue they use? Yes, indeed. Yova, California, YV represent. Young Merv, the cut man in San Diego in the building. Salute to y'all. Robert Brown, he said, third shift, bro. Yes, indeed. Kenlon Jones, that's the big KJ in the building. Salute to you. Thanks for staying in here. Mark Fralin, he said, salute to the barbershop. Salute to you. In Shape Street Fighter. He talking to big homie Coop. Jersey in the building. He said, Jay-Z too big to be a vegan. Man, I'm big. I'm a big old dude too. 200-pound vegan. It's possible. Aaron 24, but shout out to Jersey. Hustler Slam, we see you in there. D Will in the building. Shy 7-2-10. Man, y'all had a great season, man. That was crazy. I was so scared during that season because the Lakers had a 69-13 record, and I was like, please don't break it. And yeah, man, y'all had a big one. Pound for pound sports entertainment. Oh yeah, that's right. V Bozeman, you're right. Her mom had passed too. That's right. Thanks for that. South Central Zone, Jarvis Johnson in the building. Salute. Let's see. Taylor Bell, still got T Bell in here. He said Thanksgiving is a sham. Yeah, celebrating the slaughter of a people. Man, talk to him, man. Talk to him. Eli Zachary talks everything. Salute to my brother Eli and them Texas boys. Charmaine Callahan, what up, cuzzo? See you in here. Joe Jack in the building. Thanks for coming through. Mike Jones.
Who?
Mike Jones. He said Hoover. Man, what is that? J. Edgar Hoover? You talking about Hoover criminals? What kind of Hoover you talking about? The street? Man, Mike Jones here banging, huh? All right. I think we got everybody at the bottom. Oh, there's my brother Cam in the building. Cam Markham. Cam, hit me, man. I told Kyle to slide. I try to pull up your IG, but you gotta I couldn't pull it up. But yeah, just hit me on IG, man. We're gonna chop. Hotep Shalom, my good brother, and DJ, my MMA brother in the building. Who else we got, man? Roos O in the building. Salute to you. Southern T Boxing. Israel Diaz. What happened, man? You chickened out just like Canelo. El Pollito. Yeah. It's cool. We still here, but we know how it go. No, that's no holla, bro. It's just a show. All right, Centos Boxing in the building. He said he's too low, Fred, whatever that is. Shout out to Centos.
You loud as hell in my ears. Turn your YouTube up.
Phantom Brawler Hawthorne in the building.
What's
cool.
up,
I think
man?
We got everybody, man.
DJ,
yes,
man, appreciate you, DJ. DJ says, nah, man, my G-Ma was a teenager during the civil rights movement. Ain't no Caucasian man came in here and gave y'all nothing. That's what she said.
Talk to him, DJ. Talk to him. Yes, indeed. Oh, we got some more brothers in here. Sign of the Times TV HQ says salute DB and Fred. Yes, indeed. And an honorary salute for PPD. She ain't in here right now. Cletus in the building. Big Texas ATX. Cletus Smith. He said Bomb Squad. Yeah, yes, indeed. Better believe it. And they go Batman in the building too. Yeah, where your twin at, Batman? I don't see my brother Mir in here, man. He probably listening in the background. G Brown. He said, yeah, we still in here. I love LA. Yeah, represents salute to the home team. G Brown, we're gonna see you this week, man. And Jason back in here again. Jason, yeah, man, okay, you can't leave us like that, brother. We need your support in the shop, man. Fred get the best fades, and I'm just doing high tops. All right. TJ Sports Nation. TJ, what up? Kansas City in the building. Man, all right, the brothers came through and represented late, man, for the show. All right, man, I think that's it, man. Peoples Hernandez, we waiting on you. All you got to do is drop those 5 mics, man. All you got to do is give us the 5 mics, and we out of here. We finna slide over to Kyle if you got something cracking. The boxing section TBS. Everybody hit the thumbs up real quick, and we'll see y'all here in less than 24 hours. Play the song, Fred!
Gotcha.
Come this way before, travel through the open door. Circumstances navigate the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it.
Hernandez!
Land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, 'cause I know my time. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. 'Cause the devil is alive. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. It's fight for me. Take a second, see the blessing in it.
When much expected, much is given.
Used to make a living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power
Happiness, yes. You sound like MC Life.
Mix a little sweat with your persistence.
Yeah,
you know
true.
that the best things are never instant. Just shine on that and see it brilliant.
Get up, open up your words now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. MC Light for real, huh?
For the children, it's a given. You gotta give it. Be a blessing.
Rob Z, you've been gone, but
It's my
it's my
personal statement. Renegade like I'm aces. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they change it up like a season. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. Or cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, give something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a play for no rehearsal.
Last time, y'all. Cause the devil is a lie. I'm telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. The things you gotta do, hey, 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 hey. Love you, man.
Hit that link, man. Give me 9 subs real quick. Hit that link at the bottom.
Oh, man, we could have did that all show, man. Damn. Oh. Go subscribe, man. Go subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button.
People's Hernandez, you can finally get some rest now, bro. Peace, bro. Love you, friend, bro.
Love you too, man. Appreciate you, King.